I didn't even talk about Gary's party yet.
I know. I was going to say, I'm dying to know what happened then, because I wasn't around.
Oh, yeah. Where were you? I heard you were sick.
I thought I was coming down with something, so I figured I'd better. No, it wasn't at all. Was not.
You seemed fine to me.
Because I stayed home and fought it off. You're crazy. If I had come there and made everybody sick, you'd be in another state today.
I know, because they said to me, Gary goes, I said, where's Robin? He goes, well, she told me that she didn't want to get everyone sick. I go, you know what, good. Tell her to stay home.
So I said, I'm staying home and keeping the germs on this side.
Yeah. I heard you came down with something better to do.
No. And sitting there going, well, this time they're probably they're sitting down to dinner.
I said, Robin's in Jersey at that house with the boats. It's a nice day. I know exactly what went on.
No. It was just that I was exhausted. I felt that crazy, funny feeling you get in the back of your throat when you're coming down with a cold. And I said, I don't want to chance getting sick or making others sick.
That crazy feeling in the back of your throat. I'm glad you stayed home then. I don't need that crazy feeling.
Yeah, I missed you all.
No. It was nice. We went over to Gary's house.
Beautiful home.
Brand new house, all built new.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Nice job. They did a great job on it.
And you know, I drove 10,000 miles to see a house. I love to look at new houses.
𝗛𝗵𝗄𝗿𝗍's new estate.
I mean, yeah, it really is an impressive-looking house. Yeah.
So Gary won this restaurant, this chef, to come over, and he won it in a charity auction. So it was for a good cause. So the chef's there. They got a real nice kitchen. It was a real nice house, actually. I got to say. It's weird, though. Like, Gary's definitely overrun the house with his old radios and old phonographs.
Oh, really? There's too many?
There's way too many. Although Mary doesn't seem to mind. She says it warms the house up. But it's almost like the whole house is a museum of radio shows.
Right.
A lot of people's garbage that they threw out. Like, I'm going to put a couple of old radios in my house.
But you got to limit it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it gets to be...
And then he has like a nice office with a really nice desk. How much did that desk cost you?
He was talking about his desk. He told me he got a nice
desk. Was $2,000.
$2,000. I told Beth that. She was like, I bet you that desk is $10,000. I go, Gary's not spending $10,000 on a desk.
I mean, there's fancy old desks and regular old desks.
Right. Yours is nice. And then he's got like a bunch of crap and wires all over his office. So Gary comes in to kiss Beth hello, and he trips over his own wires.
What are you talking about, wires?
No, you know what?
We have those ISDN lines and stuff. But he like keeps it all on his desk, and the wires aren't hidden.
And they're stretched across the floor.
It's just that one.
Gary, after you do a broadcast, take the microphone off your desk. I think he likes looking at the microphone.
I just forgot to take it off. I just had a bunch of... Believe me, I cleaned that up. The office was a mess before you guys got there.
He left it on there for a reason. He likes to see microphones on radios.
Right, yeah.
He's into some weird thing.
It's funny because he's the only one who's getting to use that thing.
Yeah. It was good. It was good, though. We had some fun. The food was real good. And, like, although...
And the chef is right there, so he's...
Yeah, he served a little slow. I have to critique a little bit because it said, come to my house at 7 o'clock.
Right.
Cocktail hour. Yeah, cocktail whole hour. And he even had, like, an orchestra in his backyard.
He said there was going to be music.
These poor people are playing violins, and they're freezing.
They were outside?
Yeah, it wasn't that warm out. And I'm like, oh, my God, it's so cold. Close the goddamn doors. So Gary's keeping all the doors and windows to his house open.
So you can hear the music?
So you can hear the music. And I'm like, can someone shut the door? So I'm shutting the doors, and these people are playing music. You can't even hear it.
I ordered them to come inside, but Beth said, because it was really weird, they were playing, and Howard shut the door on them.
I'm cold.
That's very nice, Slam.
It was a really gorgeous evening. I mean, everything was really nice. And you know what it has, Robin? It's got like a southern-style porch to it.
Oh, yeah, he told me he put a porch on the outside. He wanted a porch.
I love that.
Is that where the musicians were?
They were in the back.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to put some trees up eventually?
Yeah,
because
in fact,
your neighbors, like, they all drive by and they're waving to me.
Oh, geez.
Actually,
it was like I felt like Gary was I don't know what I expected, but like because it's a new house, there's no trees or anything.
Right, they haven't landscaped yet. That's expensive
It's
stuff,
funny 'cause
too.
So the whole neighborhood turned out to just see what was going on.
Watch everybody go to Gary's house?
Yeah.
It's funny because the landscaper's coming today, actually.
Is he? Yeah.
He worked up some sort of plan and stuff.
Yeah, but he's probably going to give you, like, brand new trees. Like, they're going to be 3 inches tall.
Yeah.
No.
Like
They're
in 20 years, they'll be
You
done.
gotta buy some fully grown trees.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
I know, I'm already ready for the... And I swear to God, it's going to be like...
bend over.
Yeah, I know. Like, how come it costs so much? They're just trees.
How many do you need?
Well, like, probably that whole... You see that whole side of the house where the road was?
Yeah.
Like, that whole side
Yeah. You definitely got to put up trees.
we know that. We know that.
Yeah. But it's a nice house. And it's great. You know, Gary's got a nice family. The kids, Jackson wasn't there. His son Jackson wasn't there, but Lucas was. I saw him for a little while.
Yeah.
And I went upstairs. Gary's got, the kids have this whole toy soldier thing I was trying to play with.
A toy soldier? What are you talking about?
Well, I said to Gary's kid,
like a
look,
ping pong
you
table.
take half the side. You be the Iraqis.
Oh, it's
you
like
be the insurgents.
you can set up a war line.
You know what,
I said to the kid, you be the insurgency in Iraq, and I'm the Americans.
All right.
And the coalition, the British and the Americans.
All right, so they're winning already.
And he goes, forget it, I'm not going to be the Iraqis. So I said, all right, then get out of here. I'll play by myself. Throw him out.
You sound like your father talking to an 8-year-old. You be the insurgency.
What, do you have little men?
He knew what I meant. Yeah, little men, tanks. I go, here. I said, I just killed you. He couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
but then he left. He went to a friend's house for a sleepover, so it was an adult night. And who was there? Tom Chisano, our old general manager, Tom. It was good to see Tom.
It was great to see him.
Tom really got braces, but I don't even mean like little braces. I mean, and the guy can barely talk now with the braces. You could see they're irritating the shit out of his mouth.
Now, remember, I told you, I saw them, and they were already like a couple of months old, and his lips are literally blue from being beaten up
by the braces.
That's got to be a pain in the ass.
30. You know, if he was 30 years old, they'd say, okay, he's 30. The guy's 62 or something like that. And he got braces. I'm like, Tom, how much longer?
Yeah, how much longer are you going to need those teeth?
How long does he have those on for?
A year.
Wow.
At least. And he's got to go for adjustments. It's crazy.
And it looks ridiculous.
What made him not do it at a younger age? I mean, he seems like a guy who's made decent money for a while.
I don't know, but it's really weird to see a grown man, like an older guy, with braces.
But Howard, here's what I don't understand.
It just doesn't make sense.
Did you ever look at Tom
and think his teeth were bad?
No.
Exactly.
He hates smiling, but now he can't smile with the braces. Like, he talks like this, and like when he starts to laugh, he goes...
And he can't eat, and he can't do anything.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it looks like he's annoyed the entire time by them.
And Penelope says she can't kiss him.
I don't blame her.
That has nothing to do with the braces.
Now that's not nice, Fred.
Fred was there. He got a new haircut. Everyone noticed. He was there with his beautiful wife.
Yes,
and Artie was there solo. I thought you were bringing a date. I thought we figured out that that's a good place for you to get laid. Like that.
Well, I guess some people thought that the girl I brought to Robbins might be a steady thing.
Yeah.
But it's not. I tried to use my friends with a big house in Connecticut as a first date closer.
Right.
But
I was kind of glad because we still don't know if this girl's such a fan. We don't know would she like talk about everything that went on.
No. Artie was what Artie's saying is he called me on Thursday. Artie had a different girl he was bringing.
I know. That's what I was looking forward to.
And
I like that other one.
Yeah,
though.
see, now it's like, well, who's Artie showing up with this time? I like him.
He showed up alone.
Yeah, well, this is a way more intimate setting, you know.
Right.
And,
Beth said that. Beth said, you know what? Artie's so classy. He like knew not to bring someone like because it's someone new.
Too intimate.
It would have been a little too weird.
Yeah.
But you were bringing someone till it didn't work out. I mean, Artie didn't know not to bring
Artie's
someone.
not classy.
Who were you bringing?
I did,
Stripper.
but that did go into the decision making.
I knew it. I knew it.
It wasn't a stripper. It was, a girl I met in Hoboken. She works at a place near me, and very nice.
Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of girls.
Going
and
on.
she's not as big a fan as the other one, which would have made it easier. But then I thought it would be better not.
I don't care if that girl's a fan or not. I'm always happy to see her.
She's hot.
She looks good.
Yes.
So what if she's a fan?
The other one Robin's in her league, though, absolutely.
Oh, yeah? Look at you. Look at you, Mr. America. TV appearances, hot chicks, club dates.
Well,
ace bandages.
This show, TV appearances equals hot chicks.
Ace bandaging your cock.
Well, there's no ace bandages when we're alone in my house.
That'd be funny if you forgot to take off your ace bandage and she saw it. Like, Artie.
What are you doing?
Artie, you got to ace bandage and show us how you do it.
Well, I mean, again, I leave it flexible so you can move. It's just,
this sounds like he's done this more than once, where he's got a whole system.
Well, I just realized something.
What?
It's an hour and a half. I haven't taken a break.
Oh, my God.
All right, go ahead, Fred. Do your thing, and we'll be back right after.
Oh, he's very popular. Dweebies, dickheads, sportos, motorheads, geeks.
Thank you, faggot. Sorry, I step on this guy every time.
No, he won't play it.
Yeah.
Suck a dick, you faggot.
There we go.
There you go.
Before you go on, you left Gary's dinner early? I'm just hearing. You walked out?
I walked out. Well, it was enough. Listen, let me tell you what happened. You weren't there. And you would have done the same thing.
Oh, stop.
No, she would.
Yes, she would.
I
know
was
her.
like, that must have been the rudest.
I don't care.
Before the main course.
Beth told me that's why she loves me. I swear to God, I said I get to Gary's, so I leave my apartment at 6 o'clock. Takes us an hour to get up to Greenwich.
Right.
And everyone else 20 minutes, hour, you know. And get over there, and that's cocktail hour.
Yes.
Cocktail hour goes an hour and a half because Artie's late.
Oh.
So we're all waiting on him.
I delayed dinner by 15 minutes because
Good move.
But Artie said, eat. And I said, no, you're close by.
And you know what? I don't want to be a schnurr, and also, I try to watch my weight. I don't want to fill up on hors d'oeuvres. They were good.
But why
the food was very good.
Artie late? What was that?
Lost.
I got off a wrong exit, and it took me a little bit to get back on. I called Gary, and I said, start without me. I'm not bringing a guest or anything. But, look, that was horrible, and I felt bad. It was 15 minutes.
It was a 15 minutes.
It wasn't any big deal.
We were supposed to start at 8. We started at 8:20.
All right.
To start dinner at 8, I'm tired.
Well, if you were shooting for 7, how'd you make it at 8:20? But then go.
Artie got there 5 of 8.
So 7 o'clock, exactly. He was an hour and 20 minutes late.
Yeah.
So,
No. I got there before 8 o'clock.
No, but you were supposed to be there at 7 o'clock.
Right, I know, but I got there before we were actually supposed to sit down and eat.
You got there at 8:15, so you were an hour and 15 minutes late.
What time did I get there?
Artie got there at 5 of 8, but when he called me, I couldn't.
Well, that's my point. You're an hour late.
I couldn't figure out when Artie was
You're
going
not 15 minutes late.
You just said you got there at 8:15. That's not true. I got there at 5 minutes
so you got there at 8. The party started at 7. But I believe in getting to a party on time at 7 o'clock.
I was late, and
But you were an hour late. You weren't 15 minutes late.
When did I say I was 15 minutes late?
Gary said that.
No.
No, he did.
He said the dinner started.
Why does dinner have to start at 8:15 if he's there at 5 of 8? Start the dinner. Because he has to have a cocktail hour?
Hold on a second. Listen.
I got to sit there?
Calm down. Everybody calm down. I wasn't sure how long it was going to take Artie to get there, so I thought he might not get there till 8:15.
So he was an hour late.
So I told the chef, he said, we're going to start at 8. I said, could we move it to 8:15?
What time did you leave your house? Be honest.
I left my house at 6:30.
6:30, and it took you an hour and a half?
Without traffic, I thought I could shoot up 95 and get there, but I would have been there probably at about 7:25, 7:30 if I hadn't got off a wrong exit.
Gary's this because in other words, if you get there 5 of 8, 8 o'clock, serve the dinner.
No, but Gary wanted me to have a tour of the house, and I wanted to see the house, so that's what we did.
So while you're touring,
and got a tour.
You're both wrong. You're both wrong. The chef can't just fucking put
one extra drink. You look at your stopwatch.
The chef can't just put dinner on a table.
Here's what happened. So at 6 o'clock, I get to 7, and they start serving champagne and wine. Okay,
right.
You know me, I indulge. I'm drinking, and
They're having a few hors d'oeuvres.
Now it's 8:15. We sat down at 8:15. Dinner wasn't served to 8:30. I'm drunk. I'm tired.
There were hors d'oeuvres.
There were, but I didn't, because I knew a big dinner was coming. I'm not going to sit there and tank up on hors d'oeuvres. Believe me, if I had, I would have left right after a cocktail hour. So I'm sitting, I'm drinking, I'm getting tired. Waiting for the food. It's 4 courses. The last course is meat. I don't eat meat. The first 3 are fish. I ate those. And,
wait
I
a minute.
I mean, it was enough already. They were torturing me. It was 10 o'clock at night. I'm still eating dinner.
9:35.
Yeah, okay,
How
sorry.
was it torture? You with your friends hanging out?
No, I get tired. I couldn't keep my eyes open. First of all,
it's not like you're driving.
They sit me next to Tom.
I know.
I mean, I'm like, you know.
See, Howard, you have a really weird move. I'm not saying
I was so tired, I couldn't stay awake.
Robin, you've seen this move before. And it's one of those things.
The party's over. How many hours you want me to sit at your house?
When Howard is like when Howard's trying to move things along, I've seen you do this when we're eating. And this is where I got worried. I knew there was trouble. He goes like this. He goes, all right, let's eat. Let's move it along. Let's go.
How long should I wait? I'm hungry. Let's go.
All right, so...
But that's not fun at a party to be moving it along.
The whole idea is to hang out with the people.
Dessert's at midnight. I got to tell you something. I'm so tired. I don't know how you guys stay awake.
Past 9:35?
We had a day in between our third,
Dude, I'm 3 years old. Robin couldn't even get out of bed to show up at your house.
No, but I was out late 2 nights in a row. I was out Thursday with you, and then Friday, I was out all day in Manhattan, and then that night I went to the varsity show at Columbia.
Yeah, you fell apart.
And it was damp and crazy that whole day. I thought I was coming down with something.
She can't be out for 2 days. She gets sick.
But you missed the best part of the night because Mary worked very hard on these amazing
No, she packed it up. I ate in the car.
Well.
What?
I had a great night. I had dessert in the car.
You know what?
You made her pack up dessert.
I didn't make her do anything. Beth walked out with dessert.
That is so rude. You're so rude.
It wasn't rude. Robin, you would have been out of there before.
Hold on. There were 2 things about it that were rude.
I was at Gary's house promptly at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
I made sure.
See, that's what everybody should know. If
you're
hanging out with Howard,
I'm prompt.
He doesn't come between 7 and 7:30.
And I'll tell you why.
At 7.
He wants me at his house at 7 o'clock. That doesn't mean 7:30, and it doesn't mean 8 o'clock. All right, Artie got lost. I understand that. But I
felt like about that, too, and believe me, I know how Howard is, and I was stressed about doing 90 of 95.
He left his house at 6:30. He wasn't looking to be there at 7 o'clock. You don't leave a half hour to get to Greenwich from Jersey.
But if I was there at 7, if I was there at 7:50,
yeah, you would have been exhausted by 10 o'clock like me.
No, I wouldn't.
You showed up and missed the life of the party.
Well, you know what? He would have gotten the tour before dinner and not during dinner.
Yeah, I had a tour. I was touring while you were not even in your car yet driving there.
I refuse to take any hit here.
I was on tour.
You left before the main course came out.
No, I didn't. Hold on. I stayed for the 3 courses. Howard, how many? And the guy couldn't serve any slower.
What was so slow about the service?
Nothing.
What are you talking about?
Look, crab salad. There was hardly crab. So the salad was hardly a salad. I had 2 courses. I was hungry and I was drinking a lot and I was falling asleep. They sit me next to Tom.
But you're saying it was slow service. It sounds like the food was coming out.
I had already talked from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. I was
10
exhausted.
Howard, 10 o'clock, you were already over the New York border. Don't lie.
Thank God. I was in bed by 10:30.
Here's where it got oddly uncomfortable.
Okay. It was not uncomfortable.
Well, wait a minute.
I had a great night.
Else talk
I had a great night.
How they felt.
It wasn't great. Here's where it got oddly uncomfortable. Howard got up while they were putting down the last course. Like they were putting it down. And Howard got up. So Howard goes to the foyer. And he wants to go. Right. And Mary's packing up dessert for Beth.
I don't want
And Howard's standing in the foyer and going, Beth, what are you doing? Come on.
But also, Ronnie had to get up to get the car for Howard. So
no, he didn't. Ronnie didn't.
Ronnie had to make a phone call to somebody. So he had to get up. No one could eat.
I didn't ask Ronnie to be involved. There was no phone call. The guy sitting in the driveway.
He was down the block.
I know he can make a debacle of an end of an evening. He will
it was
totally
over.
trample people to get to the door.
Here's the part
Robin, torture would have been easy.
Here's the part that was
Howard,
weird.
we all hung out to me and Ronnie and Buddy We hung out till after midnight. 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍, we were having fun. We were with friends. We had a drink. We had dessert.
I can't stay up that late.
It's a party.
What had you done that day that you were so tired?
If you would have sat me on the couch, I would have gone to sleep. I ran 4.5 miles. I'll tell you that. And I had my daughter in the morning, and I had all kinds of different activities. My day's over.
Evening, Howard.
I'm up at 6:00 a.m. walking my dog in the park.
One evening.
I'm tired.
You could have slept in the car.
Look, dude,
you could have been a gracious
I can't sleep in the car.
It only took.
I was gracious. I brought a champagne. Get out of here.
Wait a minute.
I was gracious. You're wrong.
You sit there.
You could care less.
You hang out with people. You're not a doctor. It's not like you got to go do surgery.
No, but I had to be here Monday with a voice, and you know what that's like. And you stayed in bed and skipped the whole event. So
you left an hour.
She didn't even show up. But she's lecturing me.
I was not late.
No, you weren't.
Here's the part that was
Gary didn't leave early.
There were 2 empty chairs where your name was.
So here's the part that was weird, Howard. Howard left an hour early, but here's the part that was weird.
Well, I was gracious. I stayed an hour longer than I wanted.
He got up, he left, he said goodbye and everything.
An hour early.
And we all sat down again to get back to dinner.
Have a good time.
And it was like this weird thing for me, because it got a little quiet, and everyone looked at me to see what I was going to say. But there was,
what is there to say?
I don't know.
I had to leave.
Do you agree, Artie? That
you had to leave.
I agree with you, Gary. It was you were wrong for what you did, Al.
No, I'm not. Artie, I couldn't physically stay away.
Let me tell you something. When I just think about your schedule, I get tired. You got I get it, and I know that, man. I do, but
I'm not going to sit there till midnight. I'm not.
Well, you don't have to. Till midnight.
You had to sit there till midnight. You came for dinner.
You could have been done by 10.
You could have
finished
waited
that last
for
course
the dinner to be done.
This guy, I don't know where he serves, but I've been.
Nobody else had an issue.
I've been in Aruba at a Burger King. They serve faster.
Nobody else.
I'm
ready to eat.
It should have been wrapped up though by 9:30.
Robin and Artie have no right. Artie was late.
Listen,
and Robin didn't show up.
I was wrong for being late, and I'll say that I know I was. But
I had a great time.
Robin, if you were there, it would have been no issue. I'm telling you. I know you.
No,
but I'm not saying for you.
Robin would not have left
for the whole thing.
She would have been gone.
Right. You're lying to everyone. Howard.
Well, I guess we'll never know. You never showed up because you were tired.
No, I
showed up.
I didn't want to ruin the evening for anyone else.
Well, you know what? You did.
Oh, yeah, right. You're going to try to palm this off on me.
No, but don't act like... I was there for 3.5 hours. You weren't there at all, but I'm the bad guy.
You weren't there for 3.5 hours.
I showed up at about 6:45. I waited till 7 to come in.
Okay.
Oh, you're here.
You don't know when I showed up.
You were there, because I got there maybe about 7:05, but you were already there walking around.
I was already
7
walking
to
around.
9:40.
Yeah, okay.
But that's not 3.
Gary, how long should I stay in your house without being rude?
Don't say 3.5 hours.
Just because you decide to drag out the night till midnight, I don't do that.
I didn't drag out. Everyone was gone by 11:30.
I go to weddings. I'm there 3 hours. That's my limit. That's what you get.
So from now on, you should tell people, you can have me for 3 hours.
And they can have you for 0.
If things don't get done in that 3-hour period of time, you will leave.
Beth was exhausted, too. She slept the whole way home in the car.
But do you realize that...
She was like, thank God for you. She goes, I couldn't keep my eyes open.
There's no way Beth agreed with what you did.
She did.
If it wasn't for you.
Call her right now.
See, people were saying... There were some people... I heard some chatter going where people seem to think that Beth might not have wanted to leave.
Oh. She said, now I know why I love you. Because she goes, I was tired. She goes, they weren't serving. I said, I know. It was very slow service.
It wasn't very slow. You could have stayed 15 more minutes and then it would have been done.
Would 15 minutes have been...
No, they were eating meat.
So what?
But then, part of the dessert, too, is the presentation.
I said to Beth, is it wrong to leave?
It said Mary's dessert on the menu, and I'm the biggest...
Mary's dessert's coming into Sunday. I'm there Saturday.
I knew
Mary's dessert, I could give a shit.
Fantastic.
Get me out the door.
See, that's the lack of graciousness.
Whatever.
Mary Gary took a lot of time. And
I got it. I ate it at home.
The dessert was amazing.
It was delicious. I ate it. She can eat it with you.
Gary and her dessert.
Robin, again. I showed up, you didn't, because you had a tickle in your throat.
Oh, and you?
I had a tickle in my ass.
Oh, you.
I was excited about going to Gary's.
You were at the top of my mind with my tickle. I wasn't bringing that to you.
I had a great time at Gary's. I love seeing this house. I had a great time. I got so tired I couldn't keep my eyes open.
If you threw a party and someone did what you did, how would you feel?
He wouldn't care. He would not care.
I would thank them. You know, my parents never stay more than an hour. I've been taught this. People stay too long. When I heard that you and Tim and everyone else stayed till midnight, I said, poor Gary, you probably want to go to bed.
Gary, we were talking to him. You know what is the matter?
Talking about what?
What are you talking?
What could you talk about?
We were about everything.
I heard everything I needed to hear in 3 hours. Tom Chiusano's braces.
Let me tell you something. The Norrises, who have a babysitter that's got to get home and everything, left at 10:50. And they really have somewhere to be.
I'm really happy for them. They had a great time. So did I. I just couldn't stay awake.
Tim, Ronnie, and Gary,
Ronnie couldn't believe he was there.
Those guys are so much fun. We were having a drink.
That's another thing. How did Ronnie show up in that mix? How did he make it into the party? Part of the group.
Yeah, part of the gang.
Yeah?
Yeah.
More so than, let's say...
God.
Yeah. More so than, let's say...
God.
Seriously, what about like Doug Goodstein or Scott 𝗏𝗍𝗄?
Because again, you get into
Brian Phelan.
If you invite Doug, then you piss off Scott 𝗏𝗍𝗄. If you invite Scott 𝗏𝗍𝗄, you piss off
Ronnie's
Doug.
his own entity.
Ronnie doesn't piss anyone off.
No, but I'm just saying. And plus, Ronnie and I hang out. We really do. We hang out at all these appearances, and all right,
okay. I was fine with it. I like Ronnie. I really like Ronnie. I didn't know you were so close.
Apparently, you guys weren't festive enough for him.
I don't know if that's what it was.
He left her.
Robin, again, I showed up. You didn't.
And I didn't show up because of you.
Okay.
You would have been sick if you had seen me, and I had a tickle in my throat.
I was with you Friday night. I'm fine.
You would have actually gotten a cold.
Well, I wouldn't have been talking to you, so I wouldn't have gotten sick. Got news for you. I would have been on the other side of the room. I would have been up in the rumpus room with the toy soldiers.
But yeah, Mr. Disappearing Act. That's what you have to call him.
Fine.
When he goes to a dinner, expect at some point he will disappear.
Again, I was there for 3.5 hours. You were there for 0 hours.
2.5.
Yeah.
I'm simply...
3.5.
That was the one time. When else have I not shown up?
All right, how's this? I left the party early because I had a tickle in my throat. How's that? Do you like that better?
Oh, you're a devil.
And by the way, it wasn't an indication that I had a bad time. I had a great time. It was nice to be with everyone.
No,
you know what it is? My day ends at some point. I got to go to bed. I can't stay up. I'm telling you, I cannot stay up that late.
All I would say is I would agree with Robin, where if I'm going to invite you to something, just give me an indication of when your day ends, so I could back on the party.
My day ends at 9 o'clock at night.
I would think being done by 10 would be good enough on a Saturday night.
You know, I go to Miami.
I'm just saying.
And I'm in bed by 8:30.
I don't even know why you go to... At that point, why don't you go to camp?
I have a good time. I have warm weather.
It's nice. Baton Rouge.
I love the restaurants. I love the day. I like getting up early and going for a run. I'm a day person.
But is it crazy?
You want to have a party at night. I can't stay awake.
Is it crazy of me to think that being done by 10 on a Saturday night...
You weren't done by 10.
He said
we were done by 10.
You should have been up to dessert by 20 to 10. Honestly. And then after dinner drinks, and 11 o'clock, people go home. People have children. People have responsibilities.
What made me think of this, the last time that
what I got to I got to torture myself?
The last time we you guys all came up for dinner when we went out to that restaurant,
right?
We finished at around 11,
right?
And you said that was a little late, so we would have been done by 10:15 with dessert and everything.
No, you wouldn't have.
With dessert and everything.
No.
Yes. You know, Gary
wasn't going that way.
He would only be happened if you finished by 8.
I know.
Honestly, I was so tired. I thought I was going to pass out.
You know, your New Year's Eve party, which was a fantastic party, but it's the only New Year's Eve party that ended exactly at the
midnight,
time on the reservation.
You know what, though? I'm going to tell you about people. People, and I'll tell you why.
I think it means they're having fun at your house.
No.
That means we all wanted to stay.
When you say to people, I'm starting my party at 7 o'clock.
Right.
All right. You
Look, I was wrong. No.
But you left your house at 6:30.
I was wrong. I wasn't. Believe me.
I'm going to tell you something.
A million times over again.
I'll take it at face value. When I see 7 o'clock, it doesn't mean 7:30.
Let me tell you something.
It doesn't mean 8.
I agree. I like
if
being
Gary
prompt.
had put on that invitation dinner at 7,
right,
I would have gone.
And he was standing there with a cocktail in his hand,
right,
and nobody was sitting down to eat, he would have been pissed.
Are you kidding? I'm sitting there freezing with the orchestra music, with the doors open, and I'm sitting there going, when are they going to feed me? I don't want to eat the same hors d'oeuvre. I had a taste of one hors d'oeuvre. Okay, I sat the hour. Let's eat. 8:30, the dinner started rolling.
But that was
8:30.
Artie's fault.
And I'm drunk as a skunk.
And Gary's trying to be a good host to everyone.
But it wasn't even Artie's fault.
And I talked to Tom the whole time before in the cocktail hour, and all of a sudden I'm sitting next to him. We ran out of shit to say.
Did you have to sit next to Tom? You should have sat next to somebody else.
Assigned seats.
Assigned seats.
It was a formal dinner party, you know.
Well, at least he didn't sit me next to Fred. I would have been out of there an hour earlier.
I sat next to Fred. I had a great time all night.
I never even got to speak. I never got to speak to Fred.
Mister, I have to get back to Manhattan because it's too late for me.
It is, Fred. I can't stay awake. I'm being honest.
I will say one thing, and this isn't a knock against Gary. The party was scheduled. Had it been 1 hour earlier, it would have been perfect.
Thank you.
And I thought that
Thank you.
I will say,
and I thought that would have been too early for you guys.
However, having said that, you shouldn't have bolted as quick as you did.
I agree, but I couldn't stay awake, and I wasn't going to sit there.
Saturday night, 7 o'clock's like an afternoon, still the afternoon practically. It's a Saturday night party.
See, that's the heroin addict talking.
Let me say something.
Believe me, the heroin addict would have been asleep by at 3 p.m. He wouldn't have made it.
I like how everyone's so polite. This guy missed 3 days of work detoxing.
Right, that's true. Why don't we talk to him?
You wouldn't want to see that.
You shouldn't have to give him any excuses.
I'm arguing for Gary, not for me.
But my point is, I know Howard for years, and, he always disappears.
I'm always on time.
Always on time and always disappears, kind of trying to get out quietly without making a big hubbub.
Right.
And I guess he couldn't even do that in such a small...
There's no way to do it in this situation. Yeah.
I was sitting there socializing. For 3 hours, I'd had enough.
It was not 3 hours.
I'm sitting here thinking to myself, you were probably trying to figure out how to get out of there.
When the guy brought out
gracefully, and you couldn't figure out.
I enjoyed 3 courses, Rob, and it was going on and on. And that meat was coming out, and then Mary's dessert.
This is another real funny thing that happened too, Robin. The guy brought out he made the portion of the meal right before the main course was beautiful chicken. It was like real tender, nice chicken, and he made it in this big pot, and it was a presentation. He wanted us to look.
Right,
you open up the
right.
So he opens up the pot. He's got a millisecond after opening it. Howard goes, "Bring it on!"
Yeah, hurry it up.
You want to know something? And the chef is like, "Oh my God!" Right?
Yeah, let's see. Just stick the pot on the table. We'll help ourselves.
That's where I have to agree with Howard, though. I don't want to see a parade of food.
Oh,
put the food on the table.
But they didn't even do that.
I agree.
That was the one time. When you go to a pizza joint, do they bring the pizza out and go wave it in front of your face, then take it back?
No, in fact, Mary was going to give us. Mary was going to give us a tour of the oven before.
Oh my God!
Now listen,
the man is a master chef. Robin, do you know what a master chef is?
Yes,
it means he can jerk you around.
And they actually do presentations. It's art.
There's not a lot of master chefs in the world. For real. He is a master chef.
Gary, I hate to tell you something. You're a bit of a dupe.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean he's a master chef? Where is he a master chef?
In the world. I
never even heard of the guy. What's his name?
Just because you never heard. His name is Jean-Louis.
Jean-Louis, yeah. And he's a master chef.
He is a master chef.
Who told you that?
I will present his credentials to you.
All right, good. Go get his...
And you just insulted the master chef.
I'm not insulted. The food was delicious, but you wanted my neighbors.
Say, master, please forgive me.
But I'm just saying to you, there's a master chef on every... The hot dog lady on my corner is a master hot dog lady.
Hold it. It's an honor to have a great chef.
The guy's the papaya.
I loved it. I
was envious because I couldn't.
I loved it.
I'll take a hit for being late, but Gary did nothing wrong.
Nothing. I loved it.
Nobody is falling. Only Howard has complained about it.
I'm complaining that you're telling me I did something wrong. You didn't even show up.
Howard,
You didn't show up. You're the rudest of all people in the room. Okay, I shouldn't have shown up is what you're saying. Okay,
No,
Robin.
no.
I'll do it your way. I had a tickle in throat.
Excuse me. I'm sorry I didn't see Gary's house, and I'm sorry I didn't get
Good. You can go back next weekend.
Of this wonderful meal, and I told him I'd definitely be at his picnic or his barbecue because I missed this.
Yeah, we'll see. I bet that same tickle will be there.
Oh, shut up.
As you're on your boat.
Tickle. I've got dengue fever.
Tickle.
So crazy.
Give you a tickle.
I'll tell you one thing I didn't do. It's Artie.
What's he taking a hit?
Where did that come from?
Yeah, Jesus. My God.
No, I just couldn't.
This wasn't work. I made it to a party.
Hey, Jim, you're on the air in Philadelphia.
Howard, first of all, Artie's so full of himself anymore he can't make it on time.
Of course.
Artie has to make an entrance, yes.
If I was Richard and Sal, Robin, I'd be so pissed off at you because those 2 seats would have filled up those.
There was
guys.
1 seat, thank you.
Oh, one. Oh, then,
And it was the over seat. There was supposed to be a dinner of 16, and I made it 17.
Sir, the next dinner
You
party.
did not make it 17.
The next dinner party you have, sir, invite Richard and Sal.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Well, it wasn't considerate. Thank you.
All right, Howard. It was more of a spectacle to totally bring the dinner to a halt.
Not sure about that. Your empty chair looked like kind of funny there.
And stop the entire conversation and leave everybody feeling a little uncomfortable.
It was.
For their main course.
You know what you remind me of?
For their main course.
You're like 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗱 yelling at the soldiers who protest the war. Like you weren't even in the war and you're protesting what happened there.
John Dick Cheney now.
Isn't it amazing how you can't keep quiet about the party and you weren't even there? You don't even know what I did.
What you lecture me about etiquette?
You weren't in the war.
The point, though, is the ripple effect you have when you get up. Mary, as the host, has to make sure
well,
she
then you're
wraps
all
something
psycho
up for
because
you.
you're worrying about me.
But, really?
If I got Mary, as a nice host, would have worried about anybody leaving. She had to deal with you and Beth leaving, say goodbye, wrap up dessert. Ronnie has to get up and call the guy coming to pick you up.
And now everybody
And no one can eat.
and say,
And no one can eat yet.
oh,
By the way,
supposed to resume
now,
our evening?
there's a new rule. No more parties allowed for 2 years.
Robin, the only weird part
I had a great night, by the way, and I thank you. And
it was great.
The chef was great. The wine guy was
How
great.
did you know?
I loved it. I had a great time.
I'm telling you,
but it was enough.
If you weren't sure that
Stay
Howard,
awake.
for the 1 or 2 people who missed the fact that Howard was leaving, like I said, when he was in the foyer going, Beth, come on, where are you? That was
Beth!
Night over.
I mean, really, Howard, now you know that was wrong.
I was not aware everyone was listening to my every word.
We couldn't hear anything else.
I didn't know. I didn't know your house had such echoing halls. Put some furniture in it, and maybe it won't have such an echo.
You were a foot from us screaming.
Jerry, you got to put soundproofing in there. What's wrong with you?
Oh, my goodness, Howard.
Sorry you heard an echo.
That's all you heard.
You were like, Harry Harrison.
The house had very little furniture. You could, hi, Gary. Hi, Mary. How are you? Beth, come on. We got to go.
It was like Harry Harrison's house.
He's going to go appear at a few more used car dealerships and get some furniture in
I
there.
know a furniture store he can go to. They'll help him out.
Mary, we got to get some furniture in this new house of ours.
And then when he tried the cake, she goes,
What do we want? Trees or chairs? I had a great time, though. Really very lovely.
It sounds like it was a beautiful evening.
It was. It really was.
Sorry you put a damper on it.
Wow. Sorry. Everybody seemed to have a good time. 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗿 was there.
I heard.
You got to hear this. Oh, wait. You got to hear this. So Tim, I don't even know if this is interesting, but this will be interesting to you. 𝗛𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍, 𝗛𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍 has his show on Sirius.
Yes, I heard it once.
And somehow somehow Tim hooked up with Deepak Chopra, and Tim has been meditating with Deepak Chopra. Like they get together and meditate. Yeah, and WABC, no one knew what the fuck he was talking about. There was so much echo, you didn't know what he was talking about.
Sounded like he was at Gary's party.
Yeah, right. Gary's house.
This is a very good house. A lot of good acoustics here. I've got a whole crew from CBS FM.
That CBS FM was such a moneymaker. Used to make $30 million.
Money.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And Tim will get involved in anything and then drop it in a week.
He's like the guy with the new toy.
Well, it's got to be the best person at it, too. He's working out with Chuck Zito, meditating with Keith Oprah.
Hey, Dominic.
Well, I remember when we used to play cards, you used to stay up to 12 or 1 o'clock without any problem at all.
No, that's cards. That's different. I wasn't drinking back then.
And, Robin, I'm concerned about your health, and I'm serious. 13 years ago when my daughter got married, you had a bad sore throat all
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It's still happening.
It's still 13 years later.
She has a very serious condition.
I better get this checked out.
Thank you, Dominic.
Did you really not go to his daughter's wedding?
She did not. She had a tickle in her throat. I remember.
I did.
And she was getting sick.
I didn't want to make everybody sick.
Yeah, and in fact, I think we have something coming up where Robin's going to have a tickle in her throat.
I can feel it coming on.
I think it's Gary's barbecue. I feel it coming on. Call me psychic.
No, I think Ronnie's having a block party, too.
Yeah, the sore throat's going to return. Hey, Lisa G still out there? If she's not, I kind of am late.
Oh.
You're way late, right?
I'm an hour and a half late. Lisa, I'm a big Yenta this morning.
We had a lot to discuss. You have to forgive us.
Boy, Robin, who told you Howard had walked out?
I did right now.
No, I'm saying she brought it up on the edge.
I brought it up because Gary told me.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, I was left up. Meanwhile, you're all there. You have fun. I'm sorry, Artie. I was there for the hour you weren't. Before, I didn't know you were going to be staying later.
Are you going to leave your own wedding?
Probably.
I'm not having a wedding.
He'll probably leave that dinner.
The wedding's off. Beth and I broke up. I want to make an announcement. It's been over a year, but I want to tell Bubba first.
He's going to get married. He's going to get married at 7 a.m.
I was going to announce it here, but I'm going to tell Bubba's show.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Cocktails at 6 a.m., the wedding at 7 a.m.
Bubba called me to apologize for getting me into all that trouble.
That's funny. Lisa G., what do you have for us from the newsroom?
Well, our very own 𝗛cie was at...
She doesn't tell.
A reporter from the Charlotte Observer asked her, how her TV show was going. She said, well, now I'm working on something else.
Oh.
And the reporter goes, what? And she said, her own show here at Sirius.
Is that right, Robin?
Yes.
On our channels, I hope.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's smart. Why wouldn't you do a show?
Don't talk about it here.
Why would you do a show on another...
I don't know where it's going to be. It's up to Sirius where it is.
No, it's up to me.
Oh, it is?
It'll be right here. Why would you do a show anywhere else?
Because maybe it doesn't fit this format.
What's our format?
What is the format?
We have Riley Martin. We can't have you? I thought you were going to say Robin's pregnant.
Well, there would be a miracle.
With Eddie Murphy's baby.
God bless you. Stop working.
I would keep.
Yeah,
yes.
Stop working tomorrow.
That's right. My little cash cow.
What would be the theme of the show?
It's going to be a woman's issue show. It's going to be more of a news program.
You can put that on another channel.
I told you.
I told you.
I know what I'm doing over
You
there.
can put that on the channel with Cousin Brucey. I'm still here.
What's the name of the show?
Robin Quiver Show. Call it the Robin Quiver Show. What could be better than that? You've got years of name recognition.
Yes.
So how long have you been working on this show?
Not long.
No, that's fascinating. Boy, the news department's good. They got their ear off.
Well, 𝗛cie wanted to know more, but she would not reveal any information to 𝗛cie, but to the Charlotte Observer.
All I did was say that. I didn't say much else, you.
How long will the show be? An hour?
An hour.
Once a week or every day?
I think it's an everyday show.
A strip show?
Yes.
Oh, it's an everyday show. Cool.
Wow. I'll That's a big workload.
Big.
That is
What
big.
time of day?
I will listen.
I would think midday.
You're going to do this show, and then you're going to run over to your show. Now,
Yeah.
how are you going? What if you start doing better material on your show than on our show?
I would only do... This is a completely different show. The material doesn't translate.
All right. Yeah, leave that women's show on the other show.
You do that heavy workload, before you know it, you're going to be leaving parties early.
I had a show in mind for you, but you won't do it.
Which is?
Robin rides the Sibian once a day for an hour.
God,
But she has to do it for a whole hour.
That I could do on this channel. Yeah.
That's a women's issue.
I do anything I do, I have to do on the Sibian.
Lisa, would you ever get on the Sibian? I don't mean here. I mean in private.
No.
Never?
Mm-mm.
You would, Robin.
Sounds like a lawnmower.
That
but
thing's crazy.
Yeah.
No. But you would try it.
No, I would not.
If you were alone in a room with it, you wouldn't try it?
Why would I try that? No, I don't want to get on a saddle of something.
The big power ball you use is different.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right. Listen, Mark, you're on the air in Jersey City, New Jersey.
Howard, Jason is really frightening with that act. I'm not so sure what's worse, with the bit with the mother, or the song, or the fact that you have Ronnie to protect you from these people.
It's all wrong.
Now, my question is, Howard, at Gary's party, when you were sitting next to Tom, it's funny, it's almost like after OJ went through that, the only thing worth talking about, you don't want to talk about. Did you ask him about the shape of CBS Radio?
You want to know something? First of all, I do talk to Tom regularly, like we are friends. And I go to dinner with Tom every once in a while. I like Tom a lot. I really do. I think Tom is one of the nicest men I've ever met in my life. And no, I don't. We got into, we did get into some conversation about radio and stuff. And, you know,
I mean, you know, he just recently had some big news over there with the suspension of those guys for doing something similar to what 𝗏𝗏 did or something. Yeah,
and we talked about it, and you know, he told me, you know, he said some things to me, but I know he doesn't want me saying them on the air and stuff. And but he was very professional. He doesn't. We don't get into that weird area where. It's kind of sad. I think Tom would have really liked to have come over here with us, and I know we would have liked to have had him. We don't have any positions here, like a general manager position. Satellite doesn't work that way, and I always feel bad that Tom's not with us, you know.
I do, too.
You know, I like the man a lot, and it's not awkward at all to see Tom. In fact, we have such a history together that it's kind of nice that I ruin most of my relationships that I have with people in radio. So it's sort of nice to have a relationship still, even after not working with someone.
Yeah.
And Tom and his wife are just two of the loveliest people, and we have a good time together. So.
What about if there's a merger? Will then be a spot for Tom, maybe?
I don't think so, because the merger would not really have any effect on how the business is run. There's no real general manager, you know what I mean? There just isn't. Maybe someday, I don't know. Maybe someday there'll be some kind of slot available and he'd be the first guy to call. But the deal is that we did talk about radio and what's happened to the radio division, and we talked about certain people and things, but nothing you could consider confidential or anything like that.
Is it like kind of like a conversation with the ex-wife kind of thing, like where there's like topics you tiptoe around?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't ever want to be negative about certain things with Tom because, you know, look, he's still working there, and
Tom likes to put the best face on, you know, whatever's going on.
I don't want to make him uncomfortable and push down and say, oh, where I am is the best, and ha, 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 where you are is the worst. Because it's not. I mean, there's good, there's bad and good, and, you know, whatever. I mean, it was a smart time for me to leave. That proves that. And, you know, I was thinking about this merger thing. You brought it up. The way regular radio is protesting this merger.
That's mine. I'll hang up and listen, Howard. That's my
All right,
phone.
thanks. The way regular radio is protesting the merger, it shows you that satellite is not a monopoly. In other words, why would they protest if they're not our competition? Of course they're our competition. Satellite radio competes with regular radio. Satellite competes with iPods. Satellite competes with CDs, DVDs, you name it. They wouldn't be protesting that much if... No, forget it. You know what I'm saying. You get the point. I
was going to ask you something because I was reading an article about XM in the paper over the weekend.
Yeah.
And it was just the bottom paragraph that I wanted to ask you about. Momentum is something both XM and merger partner Sirius desperately need as individual entities since leverage has swung against regulatory approval for their pending marriage.
Yeah, I read that too. And then there was, when you go for somewhere else in the article, they say no one knows.
Really?
It contradicts itself, that article, but it seems weird that they would almost bankrupt an emerging media,
right,
in order to satisfy the National Association of Broadcasters, who are the biggest bunch of shills for terrestrial radio. So, I don't know. I don't see how any rationale can be made not to approve the merger.
And I don't know what they're basing the turning in the tide against. I haven't been aware of anything like that. They
probably got it from the NAB. They've hired a full-time public relations firm to deal with this merger. They're so afraid. You see, they're the ones with the monopoly. They have one radio that brings you terrestrial radio. They don't have 2 or 3 different radios to get 2 or 3 different stations. They're the monopoly. They want it all to themselves. They don't want this to succeed. They don't want satellite radio to compete with them. And you know what? Even though there's been surveys saying that people who listen to satellite radio listen to more terrestrial radio, but it doesn't matter. This is what happens whenever there's an innovation. People fight it. They're so afraid. And if they believe in their product so much, they've got 365 million listeners. Why are they so afraid of satellite radio? It's ridiculous.
By the way, speaking of innovations, are you doing anything solar?
No, I refuse.
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because I look at the sun, and it's so far away. I can't believe that I'm not going to be sitting in the middle of the summer waiting for my air conditioning to come on, or I'm waiting for my TV to work, and the sun is behind a cloud, and I know it's just going to screw. It's like new, I need something like cold.
In my eyes, Jason from Howard TV came in and told us a little about his life and what he has planned for Lee. We'll talk to those guys later. Plus, Artie and his TV prowess and his new use of the ace bandage. But, of course, all the conversation, the show sort of began with it and just ended with it. Your big dinner, where Howard pretty much got up and left as the main course was served. And are you bummed? Like, are you and Mary kind of bummed out? Like, were you guys hurt or insulted? Or
it's weird. Like, I really wasn't bummed out. I was sort of tweaking him a little bit this morning. But what he did was odd. But I didn't get bummed out by it because I just know how he is. Like, when he's done, he's done. And it was weirder for me how everyone was reacting to us. Do you know what I mean? Like, I said, after Howard left, we sat down, and Artie agreed. It got very quiet, and I think somebody was waiting for me to say something. And, like I said, Mary whispered over, should we be insulted? I'm like, no, we're just going to, we'll just move ahead. If he wanted to stay, he would stay. But thinking about it now, like even that thing that Robin said at the end of the show, I really do wonder if the chef was insulted. You know what I mean?
I would think so. I mean, the guy, he knows clearly who Howard is. He's preparing this whole huge meal. He's one of the, top 22 chefs in the world?
The thing for me is, I wish that Howard would just say, listen, brother, I apologize. Yeah. I was exhausted. I was falling asleep. I couldn't help it. But it always comes with the caveat, but you guys didn't serve it fast enough, and but who starts at this time? Like, just say, if he would just say, I was exhausted, man, my eyes were closing, I would sort of get it.
Right. Artie Lange here. There's no excuse for what he did. I mean, look, we all love Howard. Howard's the reason we're all here, in a way. He might not realize this, but we're all sort of around pins and needles with him sometimes if we think he's too tired, because he works his ass off, and his hard work has resulted in all of us having a job, and you do want to please him, And when he got up, it was just, you know...
It was abrupt.
It was abrupt. Everybody was affected by it. It did affect the mood for a little while. He claims Beth agreed with it. I bet if we got Beth on the phone, she would have been mortified by what he did. I mean, you know, and he's wrong on this one. You know, a lot of times he's right. He was just wrong on this one. He should have apologized and said, it's my bad. I was tired. But you know, I'm glad Robin brought it up. I applaud her for doing that because I certainly wouldn't have had the balls to do it. But, you know, it was just, it was a wrong move. He usually makes the right move. This was a wrong move, and he should admit it.
It's funny you say that. I don't know if we can get Beth on the phone, but who we do have on the phone is Mary 𝗛𝗻𝗏𝗍. Hi, Mary.
Hey, John. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
So we're talking about the dinner, and Howard talked about, you know, why he left, but how did you feel when you saw him sort of leaving, and yet the meal wasn't completed yet?
Well, I mean, I was sitting next to Beth, and Howard was on the other side of him, and I heard him saying, like, wow, you know, I've been drinking a lot, you know, I'm going to have to eat something, otherwise I'm not going to be able to continue. So I think that had a lot to do with it, and I don't think he meant to be rude in any way. But at the same time, maybe I should have said, you know, there's only going to be about 10 more minutes, there's one more meat course, and, you know, but I didn't know what to do. I had the other guests. You know, I was trying to, you know, make everybody happy. And, you know, as a hostess, it's hard. You focus on so many things.
We should talk about, because I haven't even spoken to my wife about this yet. There's a lot of stress having you guys over to the house.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
God, I could imagine.
I told John today, I did a walkthrough at 6 o'clock just to see if there was any weird or embarrassing laying around. You know,
any underwear? That's
not even underwear, but just like magazines or books or anything that would be fodder to make fun of me. You know, like I want to make sure I didn't leave my book out, like, you know, what to do if you're thinking about changing sexes. You know what I mean? But like I did a walkthrough for that stuff. And then, like, I was digging this whole thing all week, and then when we were talking about it, and then Saturday, I started to get really stressed about it.
I love how you sort of child-proof your home for everybody coming in.
Howard-proof.
Yeah, you Howard-proof it. You're right, Mary.
Well, yeah, what you really used to have to do is John-proof it for Howard. Do you know what I mean? Because Stuttering John was the one who would go, look at this book here.
Well, you know, it's funny. Like, well, again, that's why the show's so entertaining. He can pick stuff out that you would never think of. Like, I didn't think there were too many old radios in the house.
Right. No.
But, I mean, he did and brought that up. The service was not slow. I mean, my God.
And you know what? Even if it was, this is at somebody's home.
It's a party.
You know, you can't conduct everything. You know, everything can't be orchestrated perfectly. I thought there was nothing wrong with it, and I don't think anybody else saw a problem.
Nothing. It was a fantastic party. The dessert was great.
Aw, the dinner was delicious. I mean, the chef, I hope, you know, he's okay with it. He's a French man, and he may have been insulted, and I hope that's the worst of it. I hope that nobody was...
Yeah, I'm happy he's a French man, because in a way, but, you know, otherwise, you know what? It's such a great little caveat, if I'm using that properly, to the story that he's that big of a deal, and he might really be insulted.
You know, here's the funny thing. I didn't even know that he was that big of a deal. I mean, I know he was a big deal in our town, and I had seen a note last week that he was voted the #1 restaurant. But when Saturday morning, we also had, it came with, the chef came with a wine guy who was different. The wine guy's one of our neighbors. I was talking to his wife, him and his wife the next morning. They were our friends, and I was talking to them the next morning, and she works in the food industry. She said, you know, Jean-Louis is a master chef. And I said, what does that mean? She goes, well, there's very few of them in the world. It's a huge honor. You have to go to Paris to get it. And that was the first time I started to realize, like, maybe he's a little bit, you know, more. When I mentioned that this morning, and then somebody sent Fred that note, 22 in the world, da-da-da-da-da. I'm thinking, and then I thought to myself, you know, maybe he's insulted. I think I am going to call him after the show.
Right. Well, I mean, again, when Howard talks about when he lived in Detroit, he would go to work and never go out and go back to the hotel and just sit there and wait to go to work again. I feel so bad for the guy because that's the reason he's so successful. I mean, think about it. I've never seen someone with a better work ethic in my life, but I've never seen someone more tortured by it. So by his own admission, he's not a party guy, you know, and what's he thinking about? He's thinking about work on Monday, and that's why he's got the success he has, and the show's been so good and everything. But in a way, I'd like to see him loosen up a little more. My favorite part of the whole night was at the end. The part where he felt sorry for me still being there was sitting around with coffee, those amazing desserts, and with you and Ronnie and Tim. Those are all fun people. And I had a blast. I could have done that till 3 in the morning, and that's what Howard thinks is torture.
And you know what? Howard didn't leave the party that Robin threw for him till 10:40. So he could stay up for that.
Plus, there was a day in between.
Robin's party's harder to stay up for. We worked that morning.
Right. We had a day off, but on his day off, he's probably up at 7 jogging 5 miles. You know, what are you going to do?
Now, when you guys came in this morning, did you expect Howard to go down the road he went? He went after Robin for not being there.
Here's what happened. Because I have a tiny bit of stuttering John in me. Howard started to say, if I have one complaint about the dinner, and then we somehow got sidetracked, and he looked at me and goes, oh my God, we haven't taken a break. We got to take a break. It was like 7:15. So I went into Robin's studio and I said, it's a weird thing. Howard left sort of abruptly. You should bring it up because I think it will lead to fun discussion. I wasn't really looking to get it brought up on the air because I'm mad or anything. I just knew that it would become what it became.
Well, I figured it was you who brought it up, but the only reason I asked was just in case it wasn't you, because whoever brought that up clearly thought it was bad behavior, too. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought it up.
But I wouldn't have brought it up, but I could tell that Howard was going to go down that road, because I spent all day, and again, this is how you sort of, just go nuts over this whole thing. Mayor and I spent the whole day trying to figure out how will it go down, how will he spend it on the air, what will be his thoughts on it. And I said, I think that he wasn't getting served fast enough, and I think that's why he left.
One of the biggest tortures of many huge tortures on this show is when Howard goes like this. He goes, I'll use me as an example, but, there's something weird about Artie lately. Oh God, we got a break. We'll be back. And then, now you're tortured. What the fuck is weird about Artie? What's going to be the hour of abuse I'm going to get? Then you're waiting for it to hit. It's on your mind. You're preoccupied by it. He comes back. He doesn't get to it yet. Now there's a guest. At 10:40 during the news, he gets to 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄
right,
and it lasts till 11:30, and that's what you went through today.
So Benji standing here, without being goofy Benji, being normal Benji, what was your interpretation? Because you didn't pipe up today. How do you think it was?
Yeah, if it hadn't been Howard, if it had been someone else, it would have been like
Armageddon.
It would have been like, it would have been like the Holocaust. But on the other hand, it's such I can't believe you guys think it's like a big deal that he decided, it's time to leave. Same thing with Artie. Artie showed up. It's cocktail hour. You show up. It's a party. What do you No,
but you don't think it's weird? You don't see the difference between being late to the cocktail hour and doing what Howard did?
No, I don't think either's a big deal.
Benji.
I can't believe you guys really give a fuck.
Benji, they were. I'll tell you what. It was a little embarrassing for me. They were putting the plates down. They were putting the plates of food down.
So what? He decided. You know what? There's still like 15 people there, 20 people there.
Dude, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
I really do.
Yeah, I agree with Gary.
I think you're wrong.
No, I had a great time. It was really cool.
No one cares about the time you had.
Fine. What I'm saying is it was a great party. But if someone wants to leave your party, it's time for them to go.
You don't leave someone in the middle of dinner.
You don't think it's an etiquette?
I say that to my kids all the time.
I don't think it's a big deal. I really don't.
If there's a dinner party, what I've always heard is you don't leave before dessert. Even if you want to get out of there, you don't leave before dessert.
I agree with you.
Those invitations that you take a while to print up, the bottom says Mary's dessert. Clearly she worked hard on that dessert. You're not only blowing off the final course, you're blowing off sort of a feature for the woman throwing the party, the dessert. And and the presentation of it was fantastic. Not just how good it tasted. She's making up a doggy band for Beth, and Howard yelling. Nothing was right about it. There wasn't one thing right about what he did.
You guys should have made a video for Howard.
It was already cut up on the table for you guys because I wanted them to have something.
Right. When Mary presented the cakes, there were 3 desserts and one that was 3/4 of a cake.
Right. Mary's got to get up and deal with that. Ronnie's got to get up and make a phone call so the limo guy comes to get Howard.
But
Gary's got to get up to say goodbye.
It's a
ripple effect.
It's a bigger deal to you guys because it was Howard, right?
No.
I think that if you would have gotten up and left, I would have gone, what the hell's with Benji?
It would have been a big deal on the show.
It's a bigger deal because
really
it affects more people sitting at the table. Ronnie's got to get up. It's like if the president leaves. Ronnie's got to make a phone call to Air Force One to bring him up to the house.
And Benji, the other thing is this wasn't any regular dinner. You could see that this was an elaborate dinner. Do you know what I mean? Like, in other words, if you came to my house and I said, "Hey, Benj, come on over. We're just gonna have a bite," and you had to get up to leave, that's not as big a deal as this. This was sort of a very elaborate thing.
You know what, Benji? You're better than the Brewers shirt you're wearing. You really are. and you're acting like a Brewers fan.
What happened with the orchestra playing outside and Howard closing the door? You mentioned that.
I didn't see that.
Did you notice that, Mary?
Yes, I did. I was standing right there. It was funny. People were milling around throughout the house, so we had the windows open near them so people could enjoy it. So it was definitely background. They weren't meant to, for people to go sit there and watch them. But Howard was cold. You know how he would have a draft on him, so he shut the door right on them.
The greatest, when he drove up to the party, there's deer just in their lawn, just greeting you.
We hired
deer, and there's an orchestra that stays in their backyard all the time.
I got drunk and I requested The Devil Went Down to Georgia. I thought that was rude. But, look, Howard would point it out a million times over if someone had done that.
He would, and I would think, you know what, he's making a mountain out of a molehill for the show.
What do you mean?
It's not. It's really.
He's not. Hold on. You think we're making a mountain out of a molehill for the show?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Let's do this. Remember the night?
Step outside.
Remember the night that Howard had all of us go to dinner? What's up the night?
Step outside.
Remember the night that Howard had all of us go to dinner? What's that Mexican restaurant that we went to that was Dos Caminos? Remember we went to Dos Caminos?
Yeah.
It was one of those first nights as a group. He had us all out. So if we all sat down to eat, and if you and Sheila got up midway through the main course and left, you don't think we would?
I'll tell you. I'll put it this way. If I was with a group of really close friends, which, in some ways...
No, don't mix it up. I'm asking you that question.
If I had left?
If you and Sheila had gotten up in the middle of the main course and left, do you think people would have perceived it as odd?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would have, if I just said, you know what, I got to get going, I have some things going on, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
You're trying to defend someone where there's no defense.
I'm not trying to defend. It's just Artie, if you were with, I think it's more because of the protocol of work and all that. But if you were with your 10 buddies you grew up from Jersey, still was a fancy dinner, but someone's like, I gotta leave early. Is it that big of a deal?
With wives and couples and a gourmet chef? That's me, guys, sorry. But no, Benj, why? Right, exactly. It wasn't my 10 buddies from Jersey. It was a gourmet chef that they paid a lot for in an auction. It's their new home they're inviting you over to. It's couples.
They're inviting you to enjoy it. He got his maximum enjoyment, and then it was time for him to go. You know what,
Benj? You're being a shit.
Yeah, I don't know where you're being. I think that you're being serious, but I can never tell with you.
Are you being serious?
Yeah. No. This was all calculated.
He didn't think it was a big deal when he took out his cock and jerked off in front of your lovely daughters.
I didn't do that.
Right, you thought we were all being ads for the show.
But the thing that I felt weird about was, yesterday Mary said to me, it wasn't Howard's rude. It wasn't like that at all. She was just sort of like, gee, I wonder if we did something wrong. I wonder if we did something.
Was he not having a good time?
Was he not having a good time? Because at the end of the day, that's all we wanted, people to have a good time.
That's right. And he didn't offend us. We're not offended.
Right.
It would have been, I hope that, it doesn't turn into a big thing. I don't want him to feel worse than he probably already feels, because he probably does feel bad. I'm sure Beth feels bad.
Well, that's what he said. You see, and I think it was a little wrong of him to just explain Beth how she... I don't know if you heard that, Mayor, but he goes, Beth said, now I know why I love you. I wanted to get out of there. I hated being there.
I know. That's not the take I got at all.
Yeah, I'm not buying that
the one thing he should have done that would have been polite, he should have stood up and said, I have had an incredible time. I'm exhausted. I'm so sorry I have to leave. He should have said that. He shouldn't have gone woo, time to go.
What kind of exhaustion you can't stay through a steak for 10 minutes?
It was clear. There was a menu there, so you knew what the order of the food was. It was clearly the last thing being served. We know how long it took to eat all the other things, so you knew. as they were putting it down, we're talking 10
Yeah,
minutes.
but that's in your mind. In his mind, he was probably contemplating this about 45 minutes before that.
See,
So
now
he
you make
waited for
that
another
makes me feel.
45 minutes.
You know what it's like? It's like if you go to a baseball game with Mariano Rivera's parents, all right? You sit through 7 innings. As Rivera's coming in, you get up and leave.
Right.
It's just rude.
And Artie said, like, he was wrong for being late. I mean, you must have said at least 5 times on the show.
It was like the reason I was so, I'm like so nervous because you guys make such a big deal. But during a cocktail hour, you can't be like come during like.
It's a soft 7. I agree. It's a soft 7.
Right, but you should be, if it says be there by 7, you shouldn't be any later than 7:30. But
what's the cocktail start?
The time I left my house, I figured I'd get there about 7:15, which to me would have been perfectly fine. I got off the wrong exit, and then I started to panic. So I called Gary, and I said, listen, don't delay the eating 1 second. I'm not with a date. I'll just sit down, whatever. And they were nice enough to delay it a few minutes.
But it was a few minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, I don't say it was right for me being late, but it wasn't a disaster.
You were fine. There was nothing wrong with that. You're right. The cocktail hour is when people are arriving anytime during that time.
Ronnie, do you think Howard was wrong?
Well, I'm not going to say anything wrong or right now because I actually went to a party and stayed below the radar without getting in any kind of trouble. But I'll give you a perfect example. I went to a christening last night in a catering place, and it was at 5 o'clock. And a good friend of mine, my next-door neighbor's kid's christening, had 85 people there. Now, by the time they were serving the cake for the kid, for the christening cake, whatever it was, there were 20 people left there. And I felt so bad for them that all these people just walked out of the party.
Ronnie said that the guy walked up to him afterwards and thanked him for staying.
Yeah, exactly. He said, "I know you have to get up early, and I'm glad. I appreciate that you stayed."
Well, I mean, wasn't it fun hanging out afterwards?
Oh, we had a great time. I had an awesome time.
The fact that he feels sorry for us still being there, what does that tell you as the host? That he had a blast?
Yeah, I know. I can't figure out.
But I can figure. I can see that he thinks like you guys talked all dinner. Why would you talk more in a different room?
But we just.
But that's Howard. I understand.
We were just hanging out. I mean, it was
but that's him. Like, why all this talking?
We were all getting fat on Mary's great dessert, man. It was awesome.
Now, do you think Robin had the right to stir it up since she ended up not coming?
Yeah, she could. I mean, that was a great. Listen, I learned to deflect from Howard. Okay, and that was a great deflection to throw it back on her. And we were bummed when Robin didn't make it either. But it's just that's just what happened.
No, I did. Read your email. I said, you want to come? You want to hang out by the pool?
I didn't want to hang out with you by the pool.
And then I never.
That's what I need to do. Be in a bathing suit next to this fucking guy. No one will
Bad
come
enough
talk
being
to
in a picture next to him.
Yeah. Boy, wait till you see Jimmy's pictures of the night. I'm standing next to him. Every picture I look uglier than the next.
Oh, it's horrible getting a picture next to John.
Oh, it's so bad. And John's every picture is.
Push, Howard. I mean, you and I are good buddies, and if you don't want to hang out, what am I going to do?
I can't believe you called Jimmy a Howard Hog.
That's a great name. I'm going to start calling Jimmy that.
Jimmy the Howard Hog.
Howard,
yeah.
Can I take this chance to apologize to John? I was kind of coming down on him a little hard today. I didn't realize he was going through this dilemma.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, John.
What dilemma?
That you're losing Howard.
That you're losing Howard. I didn't realize that's what was going on.
Believe me, Fred lives in dread of that every day.
Happens to us all.
Happens to us all.
Did he really say that to you, Ralph?
What?
Howard Hog.
Howard Hog?
Maybe not words. Maybe that's not the exact word, but yeah, maybe that exact word.
Fucking week, and it makes me crazy.
What makes you crazy?
Because people are bullshitting. Like,
Yeah, wait. When did I call you an asshole for getting married, Howard? I've been the biggest.
He's a Beth fan.
Yeah, but
I know that.
But
for a
he
fact.
thought that I kind of like stopped the party, and so did John. John was
Stopped
even
it
like,
too soon.
I don't care what party you stopped. You stopped the party as soon as you met Beth.
Beth.
You love Beth, but John even said to me, "You can't stop now." When I first met Beth, he goes, "That can't be the final
Well,
one."
what he's doing is giving Beth superpowers instead of saying that you also changed.
Right.
Only because you dated like 3 girls and you married Beth.
Ralph can tell you I dated like 30 girls.
Yeah, within a span of 30 days.
Right.
So.
You ever hear of speed
got it out
dating?
of the system.
Did you ever know that I was the creator of speed dating?
Really?
You hear this speed dating? That's my whole concept.
That's your innovation.
Yeah.
Oh, you are on a tear.
Jimmy emailed me yesterday. He goes, he said something. I said, "Why is he beating up on me?" He goes, "That's because we love. That's because we love him so much." It's like that's what he does.
All right. Well, I don't know.
I'm glad you called to clear everything up, John.
Ralph, didn't John call you and say, "What do I do with these T-shirts?" And you told him to send them to you, and you would give them to me.
Yes, exactly. And then he said, "Well, I want to send him over to the hotel," and Howard didn't get back to me. I was like, "Well, why would you send him to the hotel? Then he's got to schlep him in a suitcase and this and that." I said, "Just send him to me or send him to Howard. I'll make sure I'll make sure he gets those stupid T-shirts." And those T-shirts, those T-shirts are stupid too. Nobody cares about that. Joey Ramone used to wear one of these stupid shirts.
Really?
Yeah, really. They're ugly.
Right.
They're just ugly.
Dress Howard as a jogger or whatever you dress
As a what?
John, do you think Ralph does a good job dressing me?
Sometimes and sometimes not.
Right.
Well, sometimes John's just well, and sometimes he's not.
John always looks impeccable. Come on.
Well, he always wears.
Who knows what John is wearing?
I keep track of it.
Really, you're looking.
Robin wrote me a very nice note. I invited her over this weekend.
I love you. You know I love you.
Did she write you a note and tell you only if there's going to be real non-genetically engineered food?
Well, no, I wanted you to meet my nutritionist.
I know he's offering me a nutritionist. For
She doesn't
some
need
reason or
it. She's found a way.
I have this John wants me to have his person.
No, but if you're in L.A. and you need an enema, I got the guy.
You got me. You got the hookup.
All right, John, look, we're square.
We're always square.
Yeah. And
I
good.
just felt a little hurt this weekend.
Don't feel hurt, man. I love you.
Well, let me get this clear. So this summer you're doing nothing but trying to figure out why you don't fall in love.
Me too.
John, how will you figure this out? Like, okay, so you're taking time off from work.
To take a class.
Yeah, like where are you going? How are you going to like? And what? Obviously, on your own, you haven't been able to figure this out. So, what steps are you taking to figure out why you're not in love?
I go to therapy.
Right.
Okay.
Do you go to therapy every day?
No.
How often do you go?
Once a month.
All right, once a month.
What a commitment.
All right, so once a month. You're going to go. So now you're going to have
this. I make the guy laugh when I leave.
So you're going to have time off, and you're going to go once a month. So that takes care of one day out of the month.
Okay.
Now, how else are you going to address this?
I don't know. I'll talk to you about it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I'll tell you what. Therapy helped me really appreciate what I had.
Once a month?
But I go like 3-4 days a week.
You got to really commit.
Yeah.
But you're in a relationship and you're working. When you go and you try to figure out how to make it work.
No, he was going before the relationship.
What I'm telling you is, don't you think I had issues? Don't you think I'd walk in there to my therapist's office and say, how can I commit to this woman? I'm entitled to fuck every woman on the planet.
Yeah.
I can do it. I'm famous. Blah, blah, blah. I have all those issues.
Here's my theory on you and therapy. You get everyone else to do your dirty work now.
What do you mean?
You heard me.
I don't get it. To explain.
You heard me.
What's the dirty work?
I mean, on the radio. You don't say anything bad about anybody, and you
except you.
Well, I said plenty of bad things about you.
Huh?
I said so many bad things about you. You got upset.
So it's for that theory.
Yeah, true.
Right. That's true.
I don't understand what he's saying. The therapist does all the dirt, or everybody else does the dirty work?
Well, mainly when Artie was around.
Oh, Artie would say the bad things, and then Howard could be the nice guy.
Stop that, Artie. You don't use the N-word. That's terrible.
Well, I felt that way. It is terrible.
It is terrible.
I didn't agree with some of the things he said.
Yeah.
What? Oh, boy, you're reading way too much into it.
I told you, John overthinks everything.
He sure does.
Well, anyway, This week was a little hurtful because I was so excited for your party, and I was so excited to see you. And
John has the greatest life, and he doesn't know it.
I know. Oh, my God.
Who gives a shit? You should see this house he has. It's a beautiful house. It's like.
And so then he picked something like, I'm going to be afraid of midgets just to make my life more difficult.
And even, hey, John, can I bring this? Didn't you pick on Jimmy's house a little bit?
Oh, my God.
No, I said in a nice way that it looked exactly like the house that I had, my very first house. It was great.
That's not what you said.
I said it looked like the house I had when I was 18 years old.
Yeah, you said, I had this house when I was 18. It kind of implied that it looked like
that he's not sophisticated.
Jimmy's underachieving?
Well, no, that Jimmy was...
You know what? You be friends with Jimmy, and I'll be friends with
you. And you'll be friends with who?
Other people.
No. You're my best friend. John, listen to me.
Completely done with you.
He's dropping you. He's now dropping you.
In fact,
our dog.
Are we not planning a vacation together or not?
No.
Oh, you're not into it now?
He's not going to go with you.
No, we were, but you want to go to your house. I want to go on a boat.
He wants to go away.
He wants to be on a boat? You're never going to be on a boat, are you?
I would do that in the winter, not in the summer.
A boat in the winter?
Yeah, we'll go to like a warm climate and go on a boat. I'd do that.
Well, you'd rather be on the sand.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't like boats, by the way, John.
I know.
And if you knew anything about Jimmy, you know he gets seasick.
That's right. Jimmy's going to go, right?
Of course.
Jimmy's motion sick everywhere.
Jimmy can't move.
I can't wait for Jimmy. I can't wait to hear from Jimmy.
If you're going with me, you're going with Jimmy. Jimmy loves you. John, listen to me. Everyone loves you. You are on full fucking house.
For the last 3 years, you have been my biggest. Every day I get a call saying like, "Oh my God, Howard loves you.
I do.
You're the best."
I do.
This week, I get a call saying, Howard fucking hates you.
No.
You're
people have it wrong then. I love you.
Party.
You were the most fun at the party.
If it wasn't for you, there'd have been nothing to talk about.
Exactly.
That's not what you said, Howard. John was bumming everybody out.
Well, no, he did. When he walked in about Don Rickles, he bummed Jimmy out, he bummed me out, because I felt sad. But then, listen, John knows the truth. John, who did I hang around with the whole night? Did I hang around with Jimmy or my wife? No. Who did I hang around with?
Me.
Okay, so.
I couldn't get rid of you.
And you were the only one that I even got reactions from the party, so I have to talk about it.
He's not always going to talk nice, John. You know, sometimes you got to take the good with the bad.
I talk nice.
He talked nice about Jimmy.
Well, because that's Jimmy.
Well, he talks nice about Jimmy.
Jimmy's my boyfriend.
We're all jealous of that.
You didn't even talk to Jimmy.
I didn't spend 10 seconds with Jimmy.
Like, you
John.
don't even fucking talk.
John, who'd I spend the whole night?
They don't talk to each other.
Who'd
They're
I?
in the same room, but they don't talk.
Who'd I spend the whole night with?
Me.
So what does that tell you? When it comes down to it, who am I with and who am I not? I've never had guys fight over me.
I know.
Before.
Look at this.
This is the greatest.
Fighting over you?
You're fighting over me.
We have nothing in common, you and I.
That's
why
right.
are you hanging out all
You're
night?
good looking. I'm ugly.
No, we don't watch the same shows. We don't read the same books. Well, you don't read any.
I don't read any books.
Yeah, you read books. He doesn't.
Comic books.
You know, we don't.
Why don't you? So what do you? So why do you like me?
Because I've known you for 25 years.
But why?
I guess you two are just stuck with each other.
All right. Why don't you ask me the key question?
What?
Me, you, and Jimmy are in a boat.
Okay.
Who do you save?
It starts sinking. Who do I save? That's the key question.
Me.
Of course.
Jimmy's gone?
Jimmy's dead.
Jimmy's green.
No, I would actually kill
He's
John.
puking on the side of the boat.
One less good-looking guy on the planet.
Yeah, why are you saving John?
That's right. That makes me that sends me up a notch. John, I love
It's
you.
been the most fun phone call. I got up at 4:30 to talk to you guys.
By the way, do you know what I pray for you?
What?
That you find love and you find peace in your life.
I pray that I find love that Beth gets along with, so we can go.
It's going to happen.
Oh, but, as Fred says, he'll be so old by then.
But that'll be nice. At least it'll be a real love.
Well, it is. It is
Come on,
true.
guys. It's not going to be that.
John does check
I'll be
with
married in the next. Write this down.
Go ahead.
I'll be married in the next 3 or 4 years. Promise you.
And it won't be Nikki?
I don't think so.
Wow.
Ooh, Nikki's getting angry.
She's mad at me right now.
Well, I guess so.
Why is she mad at you?
Ralph, who's your favorite girl?
Leah.
She's here right now.
Leah's there?
Yeah.
Oh, she's
But
another.
John goes with Leah. He goes, I don't know. She's so young. I don't know. It's just he has a great time with her. Marry Leah.
Maybe.
If you want to get married so bad.
Leah didn't even get to come to the party.
How come you didn't bring Leah to the party if she's the one?
How do you get away with this?
Has he been with Leah for a while?
He was tortured over that, too, Howard, who he's going to bring to the party.
Was he?
Yeah. He was like,
I've seen that anxiety before with him.
What did he say to you?
I don't remember exactly, but it was just, I don't remember the exact words, but it was like, he was just trying to figure out who he's going to bring.
And he probably has a rotation in his mind, and the party sort of was in the middle of a rotation.
No.
Like, John has to get a beat on the party and then, figure it out.
I brought Nikki because I know Beth and Howard like Nikki, and we spent time together.
I like Leah, too.
You've met Leah?
Oh, yeah, I met them all.
Oh, my.
It's an endless parade of broads.
Not really. I don't think John goes through that many. I mean,
oh, please. I show up on vacations with some country singer.
That was weird.
I mean, are you kidding?
How'd she get into the mix?
Well, and John didn't even like her.
Every once in a while, he throws one in.
Our sense.
What?
I've never seen her since.
As soon as he senses if we don't like someone...
you guys get approval.
Yeah.
Who was the singer?
Who is the singer? This guy. John didn't like her so much. John had 5 massages in one day.
Wow.
He was hiding in his room. He brings a girl he doesn't even like.
He can't stand.
I said he had 5 massages. Wow. That's like, where is this guy? I go, did you see the girl? He goes, I don't want to be with her.
I'm
hiding from her.
I think I made things worse.
I told you, John's crazy.
He's nuts. But he's got so many beautiful women. That's his problem.
Right. So you're not going to be touring this summer? You're not going to do anything but find out why you can't love?
I'm doing 5 weeks.
His problem is, Howard, he should just not be married, yet he wants to be married. Because he comes from a great family and he wants
No, you know what it is? He's a guy who wants everything. You got to either...
Right. He's a baby.
He's a baby.
Yeah. Baby.
John.
A big, good-looking baby.
Well, wait, let's not beat up on John.
I donated...
I know. Stop it.
Did you write John? Did you write John a thank you note?
I thanked him yesterday.
No.
6 years later.
That's tacky.
Let's Here we go. Let's not get on my case. John can't find love.
On my case for the last hour.
Well, John's right. If he donates something to your charity, you should write a thank you.
And I did thank him.
John's absolutely right.
I did too.
No.
Stop it.
John's a charitable guy.
He's amazing. In fact,
Howard,
a couple of weeks ago.
I did 2 $10,000 lunches for
I know, and I love you for it. Thank you.
Why would you not write a note?
I wrote him after you said something.
Not even an email.
Stop it! I did.
No, he was upset because when I had lunch with him, he said, "Listen, not a big deal, but I did this thing for Robin."
I know, but that was years ago. I've thanked him.
No, but it was a long
then.
time after that.
I know.
Howard, the guys in the back wrote this one for you. It's an '𝗛𝗵𝗄.
Okay.
It's John, Jimmy, and Ralph.
I would kill Ralph.
Of course.
No, I have to. No, Ralph, I love. So I have to.
You're marrying Ralph?
I'm marrying Ralph. I'm not going to marry Ralph because he embarrasses me.
Don't kill John because it'll kill John.
I'm not killing John.
I'm telling you, you got to kill Ralph.
I'm gonna marry.
Have to kill John. That's the humane thing to do.
I'm gonna fuck John Stamos hard, better than he's ever been fucked.
There you go. You'll forget Nikki.
Then Ralph, I got to kill you and marry Jimmy.
Of course.
Right.
Of course.
Although really I should be married to Ralph because I get along best with him.
But he embarrasses you.
But is it insulting?
So what? Who doesn't embarrass me?
But is it insulting to John that he isn't even discussed for the marriage?
No, I couldn't be married to John. He can't commit.
John can't commit.
He's got a roving eye.
He can't love me.
Bad time to bring up Ralph's deal at your house?
Yeah.
Listen to John trying to swing it around.
Look, I love Ralph, but I'll tell you what.
You can't live with him.
Can't live with him. I can't even invite him over.
I heard from Beth and I heard from Jimmy what Ralph did.
Yeah, well, why don't we talk about stuff that you tell me, John, then?
Go ahead.
No, I'm just kidding.
He didn't get specific.
Yeah, well, Ralph's got a lot. Ralph's got a lot of growing up to do.
Speaking of babies.
There's a lot of mature men on the phone here.
Yeah, speaking of babies.
I know how to behave. I don't say weird things to people.
All right.
And hurt their feelings.
All right. Yeah. Got a little drunk. Got a little crazy.
Excuses.
Yeah. John was drunk on moonshine. He didn't do anything wrong.
Let's talk about what you do when you get drunk, Robin.
Who? What?
All right.
Well, what does Robin do? She's
he's
Yeah,
just be quiet, you.
I love my Robin. I love Fred.
Thank you.
I think Fred's a genius. I mean, I watch.
You don't have to say that, John. I like you no
the
matter
way
what.
he works.
John's other move is like when he goes the thing with Robin. He was so upset about that, but he goes, "It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me." But meanwhile, he tells Gary, he tells me, just like everyone.
He can't stop talking about it.
Right.
It doesn't bother him.
So it does bother him.
It so bothers him. You could say that. You could be all right with it. You can go, you know what, that's shitty.
I lunch with these fucking people for $20,000.
I know.
Were they really fucking annoying? Yes.
Of course they were.
I would pay $10,000.
True, John had to stop fucking for 10 minutes to go to lunch with these people.
That's right. It slowed him down.
You know, it's true. Think about what John did for you.
He did an amazing thing.
Like John, what?
Would you have done it?
No.
No, of course not.
Absolutely not.
But he not only,
Really?
he gave me the opportunity to do this once, and then we had two people who would pay the same amount of money, and he agreed without flinching and said,
Right.
I'll do both.
And then you write him a note because you don't want to know something, Robin. Honestly, I would never have lunch with anybody. I don't
was
care how
going
much
to ask
money.
you for this latest thing that since you're not, because
I
I'm
don't wanna
putting
do it.
together
I'm telling you
auction
no.
lots, I was going to say, what can Howard do?
I'll tell you what I can do.
You could have lunch with someone.
I won't do it.
He lets you rattle on about these annoying charities every day. That's enough.
No. He can have lunch.
No, I won't.
And I was trying to find out from John what he's doing, but he's going to be sitting at home trying to figure out how to fall in love.
No, he's going to be sitting at home fucking hot models. So when he gives you a lunch, he's really giving up something.
Taking some time away.
Something I probably won't do it.
You're not going to do it?
After that, Robin, you're thinking of asking him again?
I would, yes.
Oh, man, you got nerve.
John.
Yeah.
If Nikki's the best lay of your life.
Yes, the best.
And Leah's right there with you.
Quiet.
Yeah, I'm saying. In other words, you like Leah better, but she's not the best lay of your life.
They're equal.
No, they're not.
Mm-mm.
That's not what you told me.
I did.
Are you in love with Leah?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Are you in love with Nikki?
You're going out with Nikki.
Yes. What a life.
I think he had to start up with Nikki because of the
You hear
party.
this guy's life? It's unbelievable. I'd be doing a dance every morning if I was him.
Wake up with a smile on your face every day.
John once said to me,
I'm so grateful to my life. I'm so happy. Like, don't think I'm like a bummer sitting around like a douchebag. Like, I couldn't be luckier and happier.
when you wake up every morning, you look in the mirror and you go, oh my God.
Thank you.
I didn't even wash my face yet and I look great.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
You never do that?
Nope.
I would
You're
do
used
that.
to that face. Huh?
I would love.
Leah, you want to say hi to Howard?
Yeah, let me talk to her.
Oh, God. He's very brave.
Let me talk to Leah.
Hello?
Leah. Hi. Ralph's on the phone, too.
Hey, Leah.
Who?
Ralph and Howard.
Oh, hi.
I'm Robin.
Hello.
Hi there.
Good morning.
Leah, can't figure it out. John says he's in love with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the same point, he'll say, but I can't get married. I can't have, I can't be in a relationship. What's his problem? And why do you keep going back for more?
I have no idea.
Well, I mean, I know he's good looking, but he's putting you through the mill.
He is making me work for it, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is.
Oh, it's like the carrot on the stick. You really think you can get it, huh?
No.
Can't you seal the deal?
Of course I can, eventually, if I want.
If you want. So you're not sure?
No, I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, she's crazy, too. I think she has a boyfriend.
What?
You have a boyfriend?
No, that's over.
Oh, it is?
But John is dating other girls, right?
Yes.
And does that drive you crazy?
No.
You're kidding.
Dating other people, too?
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
See?
So, like, you're not bummed out when he says, oh, yeah, this one's really good in bed, and then you don't care?
No, we don't talk about that.
Right. Well, he does.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah. If he asked you to marry him tomorrow, would you do it? If he proposes, you would not? Really?
No.
Why? He's too fucked up?
What?
He's too fucked up?
No, he has to ask my father for permission.
Yeah, but I mean, but let's say...
But if he did that...
Let's say he asked your father for permission, went through the right thing. Would you marry him?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I think we're both crazy.
See,
So
Leah's
you're perfect.
super good looking, too, so she's got a lot of options.
I know. You dating any other famous guys?
No.
Just rich guys.
Rich guys? How many of your boyfriends have yachts?
No ugly guys.
What?
You ever dated an ugly guy?
Never.
You don't know what
Well,
you're
she
missing.
didn't think he was ugly.
Right.
I don't think they're ugly if I date them.
I don't know. So what's the deal? What's going to be with you two? I don't know. You think it's going anywhere?
I have no idea. That's okay. Day by day. Let it be.
Is John the best lay you've ever had? Honestly. The one who rocked your world, gave you orgasms and everything.
I've had the most fun with him.
You have. But did he have the biggest penis?
I can't say that.
Be honest.
She can't say that. He wasn't the biggest one.
So it wasn't the biggest one. So John, you take in John easily.
You saying John's small?
Oh, my goodness.
No, not at all.
No, John's pretty big. I've seen it, I think.
What?
Well, I haven't seen it, but my wife saw it. My wife said he was a pretty good size. That's when he used to be married. That's when he was really fun. Running around without any underpants on.
That's what he's fun.
Yeah. Wow. So he's not the best lay of your life?
No, he's well, we'll see. I'm still young.
Did you think it was weird that John didn't invite you to Jimmy's party?
No.
You weren't upset?
No. Mm-mm.
Don Rickles was upset. I would think you would be upset, too.
Because I have a good Hebrew name.
Ah. Whatever that means. I don't know. Well, anyway.
All right, guys.
You sound sexy as hell. Did you guys make love last night?
No.
Why not?
I was at a concert.
What'd you see?
Here he is. Hold on.
What'd you see?
Oh, I saw Massive Attack.
Massive Attack? John doesn't even know what...
John can't go because he doesn't know their songs.
Is John the oldest guy you ever dated?
What?
Is John the oldest guy you ever dated?
Yes.
He's like almost 50.
I know.
Most famous guy you ever dated?
Yes.
Were you a Full House fan, or were you too young for that?
Not at all.
She saw it in reruns.
Friday night.
You saw it in reruns, right? You didn't see the original Full House.
I don't think so.
You're an ER John fan. That's probably what it is.
No, I was.
She just got out of high school.
I know. That's what I was saying. She only knows him from ER.
How long you out of high school, Leah?
10 years now, I think.
No.
Yeah.
What you?
Well, she must have been
no,
advanced.
6 years. 6 years.
Yeah.
6 years, yeah. She just got out of high school.
I know. John picked her up.
John used to drop her off at high school.
John met me barely at 18.
That's right, I know.
Yeah, John bought her first Star Wars lunch pail.
All right, guys.
All right, baby. What are you wearing right now?
What?
What are you wearing right now?
Honestly?
Yeah.
Tank top.
No panties?
No bottoms?
No.
Nice. Let it all air out. Let it all out. Let it out, Raven. All right, Leah.
Thank you.
Let the poison out of your system.
Hey, Leah. How old's your mom?
A couple years older than John.
Is that true, or is John older than her?
No. She's a couple years older.
All right. All right, baby.
That would be great.
I hope to see you soon.
Oh, my God.
What?
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 Oh, you put her on the phone.
She said your cock wasn't the biggest one she's ever had.
Oh. She did?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Leah.
That was small.
Leah.
And that you're not very good in bed. And you're crazy.
You're winding me up.
All right, I got to go, guys.
Yeah, not part
She said Don Rickles is bigger than you.
More shriveled.
Right. All right, Johnny, I love you.
I love you, too.
And John Stamos, not promoting anything, quite frankly. Are you?
I'm doing Entourage. I'm on Entourage this season.
All right. John, yeah.
And he's going to figure out how to fall in love.
Right.
Go easy on me this week, man.
I will. I realized I was being a little too tough. I didn't realize.
You think?
I mean, everybody called me and they said, like, I thought he was your friend.
I'm your friend. I'm your friend. I'm a
welcome,
better
welcome to the club, John. It happens.
That's why you take a hit.
Bullshit, because I didn't, if I fuck up like you, Ralph, then that makes sense, but I didn't.
Right, you didn't. You're not as big a fuck up as Ralph. You're absolutely right. Ralph's the biggest.
Man, there's some endorsement.
Right. All right, John. Go ahead. Go listen. And when you figure out how to be in love, call me.
Tell us the secret.
Right.
Well, I might need your help.
No. But you know what the answer is? Simple. You got to want to be in love.
I know.
All right. Ralph, thank you.
I still love you.
All right. John, thank you.
Good night, kids.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
All right, there you have it. Finally got to the bottom of it all.
Hey, Howard.
The reason I'm having you on to promote this show of yours is because I'm really worried about you. Gary told me you're over $100,000 now in developing this thing.
Well, yeah, maybe with this one we're doing right now, but I'll get some of it back.
No, you won't.
I will, but Howard, you go first, and then I can explain why I'm doing it. I mean, and it's all.
No, I read your explanation.
No. That was the backstory. You don't have to.
Vinny wrote a play. Vinny wrote a play based on death. Vinny had a bunch of deaths in his family.
And so Vinny got very moved by death and wanting to, is there an afterlife and all those kind of questions. So he wrote a play called Afterlife. Hereafter. Sorry.
Which is also the name of Clint Eastwood's new movie coming out in a few months.
Yeah, I think that'll do well.
I think
that Hereafter.
Now, if you put $100,000 into Clint Eastwood's new movie.
It's amazing, Howard. I can't believe it. Eastwood and Spielberg team up to do a movie about a psychic called Hereafter.
By the way, did you own the name Hereafter?
You can't own a name. That's the problem. I could do something called The Godfather if I wanted. There's nothing you could do about it. I probably will end up changing the name, especially if that movie becomes big, which is a bummer because I've invested so much time and money in the logo. I'm so proud of our logo. I think it's very clever, and they might have the same idea. And then
that's what I mean. Vinny's putting tons of money into logos.
He's developing logos and all this stuff.
My dad used to see. Vinny needed to be raised by my father. My father used to go nuts. He meet guys who have like a business card. And they have, like, no real business. He goes, business card? First have a business. These guys are making up business cards. These guys have made a dime. And I'm like, yeah, like, all the accoutrements of, like,
A business, but the business.
Vinny's got Hereafter card. Vinny has a Hereafter. Vinny sent me, I said to Vin, let me hear some of the music from the show. He sends me a packet, but, like, not just the music. T-shirts, merchandising, various logo things, key rings, and I'm like,
key rings?
Yeah, I mean, not key rings, but might as well have been like coasters,
cups, coasters,
Hereafter magnet, refrigerator magnet.
Every time you go to eat.
And I'm just like, I love Vin. I love this guy. He's a sweetheart. And Vinny doesn't make a ton of dough. He's a network liaison to Letterman. He makes a good living. Don't get me wrong, but he's got, his wife would probably love a new coat. You know what I mean?
Her coat is in the play?
Yes, it's the Depression era, you're right.
And I don't know, it's like...
No, she has been amazing. The sacrifice that she and my son have made really has been very noble and has made me rethink it sometimes. Am I going too far?
And then meanwhile, even like you talk about that, and then he invests all this money in the name Hereafter, and then he says, oh yeah, anybody can take it. Now Clint Eastwood's going to have a movie.
Right.
They're filming it. They're almost done. It comes out at Christmas.
And by the way, that's not even accurate. I mean, so why don't you call your play Avatar 2? I mean,
Full House.
I guarantee you they'll sue your ass off.
It depends on what the movie's about. You just can't copyright a title. I mean, that's what I've been told. What am I going to sue Clint Eastwood? You can't do my musical that no one's heard of. I mean, at least mine has songs in it.
At least say he stole your idea.
Yeah.
So Vinny, I don't know, at some point started putting his own money into this, and I get it. People put money into hobbies and photography or whatever you're into, music. But this is already a nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, you buy chess books and stuff.
Right, sure. And, chess book costs $5, sometimes $15. And Vinny's taking $100,000, over $100,000.
Well, it's the genre I'm working in. If I had just written a dramatic play, no big deal. You sit around a table with a cup of coffee and you read it. It's a freaking musical. It's got 10 people. You have to teach people how to sing the song, and then you have
But don't you teach them once somebody buys the play?
No, because they're not going to buy the play based on the idea. They have to see it performed, even if it's a very small production. You have to do a showcase.
All right, so where are we at with this thing? I mean, what are we doing here?
Well, this Saturday, we're having a concert version of the musical. So what we're doing is Christine Johnson from WCBS is going to host it for the evening. She's going to fill in the blanks. We're going to perform.
Did you have to pay her?
We haven't had that conversation. See, she said yes so quickly. I'm going to pay her whatever I don't think she's going to ask for money. I don't know. It's an awkward question, actually. Thanks for bringing that up.
Oh, man.
The problem is, I don't pay, like any one person, a lot of money, but there's a lot of people involved who are each getting like a couple of hundred every time we do something, and it adds up.
Yeah, how many characters in this thing?
There's 4 living, 4 dead, and then there's 9.
9 people you got to pay.
9 people, yeah.
You want to hear some of the music?
Yes, I do.
Well, first of all, Vinny's going to host a concert of music from his show Hereafter, which coincidentally is the name of the new Clint Eastwood movie.
That's why I'm going Hereafter the Musical, or Hereafter Musical.
All right.
Tickets available online.
You're kidding.
Musical.
Tickets are still available?
Yeah, shockingly, we're almost sold out.
At the door and at hereaftermusical.com. And like Vinny goes, well, I'll recoup some money because tickets cost a little bit of money, and I'll probably make... How much money will you probably make on this if it sells out?
If we sell out, and I don't know that we're going to sell out, we the potential to gross $10,000.
But didn't it cost you $14,000?
Yes.
So you're going to lose money on this?
No, because like what I'm getting for that $4,000, you have no idea. Okay, we did it
I don't have any idea. You're right.
I get a lot out of it because it's like a workshop as well. You know, well, it's a great.
All I know is if you spend $14,000,
right,
and you only bring in $10,000,
right.
You're losing $4,000.
No, this is not being done
Call me
to
nuts.
raise money at this point. This is in development.
Yeah.
Don't forget, that number is if he sells out.
Correct. Well, there's merchandise. People might buy some magnets and CDs. You got to see my little table set up.
That means he spent money on merchandise.
Right, magnets and CDs.
Why are you merchandising a play that's not even out in a theater?
You understand? To me, I'm just visualizing it. I know it sounds hokey, but I'm so proud of what we've done so far. I really made it for just like friends and family.
Does Letterman ever talk to you about? Does he know you're doing this?
I have no idea. I don't. I mean, the people that I work with there are aware of.
When's the last time you actually had a conversation with Letterman himself?
I think when we did your history of Howard Stern stuff, we were together when he did his piece for your.
So you never even really speak to Letterman.
I speak to him every day through his producers, through his assistant. You know, he's.
Right.
Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
What?
He speaks to him every day through.
Well,
so
wait,
he doesn't speak to him. He speaks to his assistants.
First of all, there's so many layers between Dave and I. He doesn't have to talk to me on a regular basis. He talks to me through the executive producers, Rob Burnett, Barbara Gaines.
Right.
Then say you talk to Letterman once in a while.
So have you?
I'm not going to lie and say we talk every day.
Have you made it clear to his producers and stuff like Rob Burnett that you're involved in this?
Oh, they know, absolutely.
Does Dave think you're nuts?
Probably.
No wonder Dave doesn't want to meet with Vinny. Dave's probably
I'm
like,
have
listen,
to hear about that play.
Yeah, you shield me from this individual. You know. By the way, I speak to President Obama through my radio. I don't know how many people know this, so I relate to what Vinny's saying. Dave can hear Vinny through the producers.
Hey, Dave, if you're listening now, this is what I'm doing.
Rob, you mind telling Dave what I'm thinking? Oh, sure, Vinny, no problem. Let me see. Let's see. Vinny, why do I have direct contact with you if Dave doesn't?
I was going to say, why are we promoting it? Let Letterman.
You need to up your standards.
All I know is I'm in email contact with Vinny.
It's amazing the way we get in touch with each other. I'm shocked.
Yeah. Oh, John Stamos is on the phone. He says that...
Oh, John broke my heart, man. I wish he sang for me.
Has Vinny been bugging John about this?
Yeah. Vinny bugged John to sing
John,
in the
tell him
musical.
what you said, John, if you're listening.
Wait, hold on. I'll get him on. Hey, John. John.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, John, wake up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
what did I say, Vin?
I don't know. Wait. I sent you talk to me, and maybe you were just being kind. You said, Vinny, I can't sing this song. This guy's too good.
That's the truth. I'm not a singer.
Yeah,
I don't understand. We're just on Broadway.
Our jam the other night.
Well, I'm not writers. Let's get together.
John's no singer. Vinny's no writer. It sounds like a hit.
It's a recipe for a hit.
Howard, he's in the middle of a Broadway show. He's starting to Bye Bye Birdie on Broadway, not in a high school.
Well, that's the problem.
And I sent him the song. He goes, Vinny.
I'm doing 8 shows a week.
No, I understand why you couldn't do it at the time, but I really wish you would sing that song. I think you'd be fantastic on it.
All right, let me hear some of this music.
Well, maybe you'll listen to the song, John, and be inspired.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Hey, John, try to perk up.
Yeah, really, geez.
I mean, we know you're laid back.
You're sucking the life out of Hereafter.
Sounds like John died.
That's your play, Vinny.
All right, here we go. told you, I heard some of this. It didn't
This
sound
sounds
bad.
like Broadway music.
Yeah.
Great.
Great. I hate Broadway music.
I tell you, that's the problem.
Someday between heaven and earth, we will all meet there. Someday between that time and your birth, it will all be clear.
How much you pay this broad to sing?
Not a lot, just a session fee. The rehearsal time was a lot to get them to teach it.
And is that the song you wanted me to sing?
No. This is the one with Carol Dennis, Bob Dylan's ex-wife. She's the second singer. She's amazing.
It's waiting right above me. Just close your eyes in a blink, I'll take you there. It's real, not fake, believe me, baby. Someday, that's where we...
Sounds like all those other shows.
Well, listen to just a little bit more.
Do I have to?
Carol, please, you're killing me.
I'm killing you.
No,
Tell Letterman to put this stuff
you're
on.
very kind.
All will meet someday. That's where we all will meet.
Wouldn't you love to be there when Vinny's teaching them the songs?
I would
Oh,
love
my God,
it.
I have it all on video.
All right, Vin.
Wait, play the next part. Oh.
Yes, John.
The guy offers me a spot on Letterman if I sing his
That's not John. John, is that true? Come on.
You want to see
There's no quid pro quo here.
All right. Anyway, Vinny has written a play, and he
It's a musical.
Tickets are available at hereaftermusical.com. Vinny.
And that's here with H-E-R-E.
Yeah, Vinny had that's important to know.
No, well, please.
And Vinny has pumped about $100,000 of his own money into this thing. And hopefully Clint Eastwood will show up for it. And he'll get confused and show up at the play.
Let me ask you something, Vinny. Is that the big song?
No, it's the big uplifting song. I'd say there's maybe 4 other.
What is the big song?
My song. The big song is
John's song.
Play the John song. Talk to me. That would be great.
Talk to me?
Talk to me.
I have Goodbye, Lost, Hereafter, Life and Death, 19. I don't have that one.
Okay, you know, if you play Life and Death, it's the opening number, and Letterman's guy, Alan Coulter, does the opening voice. Beautiful job.
It's big. I could see John Stamos in this show.
Listen to this orchestration.
Yeah, I mean, you know what this cost, Vinny? You had
That was expensive.
Yeah, you had to hire a full orchestra, right?
This is a lot, yeah. That was
Wow.
I wanted to fully realize the potential.
Wow. I'm never doing
What did you say, John?
I said I'm never doing another play as long as I live.
Why? God, you're killing me.
John wasn't happy doing Bye Bye Birdie.
He was fantastic.
He was great, but he wasn't happy. Why are you not happy in Bye Bye Birdie?
John's never happy at anything, I don't think. He seems like a sad guy.
Hey, Vinny, you let us do the jokes, and you write the music.
Oh, look at you. Now you're part of the joke. I love it.
You are my love in the hereafter. You are the one I will see after you die.
I am standing on the seashore.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Van.
Tambourine man.
Hey, I love the music, and
Thank you, John.
It's impossible to get a show on Broadway. You know that.
Oh, you know, this is already a success. The fact that we could do it at the Randy School is amazing. There's a high school in Connecticut that's going to do it. I just want it done. I don't care if it doesn't make it to Broadway. We'll aim for that, but I have a feeling it's going to be produced many times for many years to come.
I hope so.
All right, Vinny will be hosting a concert of music from here after
Is
this
that
Saturday
how the
night.
play opens?
Yeah.
No, wait. No. There's this song kicks in right after that.
Well, all right. Let's hear the song.
Come on.
Just at the moment
I'll
when
fast
someone
forward.
says she is gone, there are others who are watching here.
Someone's at the door, Robin.
That's the people about to see this.
That's probably death coming to the door. I get it. Maybe this is just the bells in my head. Ay vey.
I'm telling you, this is money. You're listening to money.
Yeah, this is Vinny's money going out the window. Do you think the actors are like, this fucking idiot over in Jersey is going to pay us a couple of $100 to go in a studio and record?
Right.
They must be like, hey, yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm going to go over. He's just going to give us a couple of $100. Fuck it.
What are you doing tonight? Oh, there's a guy over in Jersey who thinks he's written a musical.
Yeah, there's some asshole. We're going over his house. He could have bought his wife and kids a coat, but he's going to give it to us. I wonder if the singers felt guilty taking the money.
No, they do this all the time.
Amazing. And I have to give a shout out to my partner Frankie, who has really made this thing as good.
What do? You like write a check to him, or you just hand him a couple of bucks?
Like you got the household account.
It's a very awkward move when it does involve cash because you're kind of slipping it into their head, like you just had an hour with.
Yeah,
them.
Mr. 𝗻𝗵𝗍, we don't mean to be rude, but we would like to get paid first before we wait.
And in cash.
Because we've been with people like you, and then they don't pay us.
Yeah, some people for years who got nothing, who just did it just based on their belief in me and the project.
We were in a guy's barn in Westchester, and we recorded for 3 hours, and then he refused to pay us.
Vinny, you know I would have done it for you.
I know, John. No, I knew you were busy.
John wouldn't have done it ever.
Exhausted every day.
He's always tired, though. I love him.
Yeah, John's always tired.
No, but the last thing you want to do, you're doing 8 shows a week. The last thing you want to do is go in a studio and sing, more songs. I mean,
more bad Broadway music.
You mean you were actually on Broadway doing a real job, and you didn't want to go to Vinny's house and record some bullshit?
First of all, it was months before. I know you were in rehearsals, but it wasn't like, John, in between shows.
Rehearsals are the worst. Rehearsals are 15 hours a day.
Well, Bye-Bye Birdie's been out for years. How much do you have to learn?
Vinny figured you already knew that music.
John, you were great in that, by the way. That was incredible.
And I was so happy to have you and your family, and your son was so delightful.
You're so nice to everyone.
All right, you two love birds.
That's a love fest.
All right, let me see. Wait, I want to keep John on, and I want to unload Vinny.
Yeah.
All right, no. I will gladly hop off. Howard.
Wait, let me see if I can keep you both on. Hold on, 1 second.
No, we don't need Vinny.
I'll get rid of him. 1 second. 1 second. Wait, hold on.
Trust me, John. You need me.
You trust me?
No, I love Vinny, but he wasn't at the party. We got to talk about the party.
Oh, you know where I saw yesterday? Jerry O'Connell.
Oh, Jesus, Vinny. What a faux pas.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were married to him. No, I mean...
You were married to him, right.
He's such a sweet guy.
John, is that cool for him to say?
No, why? I saw him at the party. He's on our new show.
John was married to a woman for years. Jerry married her. And then the first thing
and
you say
you hear John and you go, oh, I just saw Jerry.
How do you think the guy feels?
Listen, John is a great guy. I think John knows he's divorced by now.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, really? Oh, shit, I didn't know that. You know what? I'm so sorry. John, I'm sorry.
No, I mean, like, why would you say, oh, guess what? I saw Jerry O'Connell.
You know what? It blurted out. I became a listener for a second. I was like, oh, shit, I know that guy. I saw him.
Yeah, but John doesn't like Jerry O'Connell. I mean, he doesn't dislike him, but he just doesn't...
I've never heard John say a negative thing. You guys have talked.
Well, you don't hang around with John.
I have no issues, Jerry. I know him for years.
Oh,
in fact, John feels sorry for Jerry.
Oh,
well,
stop it.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
No, but in all seriousness...
What's that word, sloppy seconds? Is that a...
No, come on.
See?
Oh,
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you've been there, done that, huh, Johnny?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Vin, oh, wait, some people want to comment on your music.
Well, that should be fun.
Reviews are in.
The reviews are in. Bill, go ahead and roam.
Howard, that's got to be the 2 worst songs I ever heard in my freaking life.
What have you written?
Hey, listen, I got an idea, Howard, for a bet. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, my son's band's better than Scott's son's band. You got to get like a...
That's a whole different
Forget
topic.
it. We're
Doug,
not,
go ahead.
We're jumping topics.
Doug, go ahead. Doug, you there in Spring Lake?
Yeah, holy shit, I can't believe I'm on 143, Howard, to you and Robin and everybody there. Hey, is Vinny maintaining those lyrics? That guy was talking over that song. Is he maintaining that those lyrics are original?
No, they're not. No, I credit on the video. That was it's a beautiful old poem from the 1800s.
It sounds like the beginning of that Moody Blues song,
Yeah.
remember? Breathe deep.
Breathe deep. But I did not write that.
All right.
Lest anyone think otherwise.
All right, let's go to Joe for the final review, and then I got to talk to John and get rid of Vinny. Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, Howard, I think this is going to be actually a hit. I mean, I like the music, and I'm a total straight guy. I feel like sucking a cock right now.
That's a good sign.
How did he get away with $100,000? How did he get away with his wife coming home with that?
She's an amazing woman. She really is. I'm so lucky to be married to her.
Will she be at the big show?
She'll absolutely be there. Very, very proud. The show, look, a lot of the show...
She'll be weeping into a napkin, Robin.
Silently. Can I come to the show?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, and finally, Jim. Jim, go ahead.
Get a woman.
Hey, Vinny.
Yeah?
To make you feel good, your music makes me want to die.
Oh, that's good. That's a good sign, actually, because it's about the afterlife. So if you want to die, that's good.
Did you just write that joke? Howard, put a woman on. It's a woman's show.
All right. Well, I got John on. He's as pretty as a woman.
10 seconds of it.
He's as good looking as any woman I know.
Hey, Robin, what do you think?
I think it sounds like a musical.
I like it. I do.
Hey.
I don't call me an asshole. I think it sounds pretty good.
It sounds like it could have been on Broadway.
Yeah,
it's the opening number, by the way.
Yeah. All right, Vin. Maybe you got into something. I hope so. And
hey, guys, I do appreciate the tough love and the support. I do.
Oh, wait, here's a woman wants to comment real quick. Lori, go ahead.
Okay, I hate to start the morning off on a sour note, but that was a really sour note. Those were a lot of sour notes, actually.
This is a woman.
Sorry.
Good songs. Those are good.
They were good.
They're very musical.
Yeah.
We're my Facebook friends.
Vinny,
they can't get through.
Vinny friends everyone on Facebook.
I know.
No, they friend me. I have never friended a person. I will accept.
He accepts every friend. All right, Vin. Listen, good luck with the show.
Guys, thank you very much. If you go to hereaftermusicals.com, you'll get more information.
HERE.
HERE, correct.
All
John,
right.
I love you, man. Take care.
I can't believe you bothered John Stamos to come fucking sing your songs. I mean...
And he was so sweet. He actually listened to the music, and he said kind things. And that was
but John's like a big star. He was on ER. He's been working since he's 12.
On my favorite musical, 9. Like one of the best.
That's my whole point.
That too.
You can't bug guys like that.
I know. You know what? It was very presumptuous of me to think that he would drop everything and do it.
And I swear to God, if I had a little more time, and
John doesn't do shit like that.
I swear to you, I'm not that good a singer. I swear, I'm not good in the studio. It takes me forever to sing a song.
Yeah, John's not that good a musician.
He just yells at musicians.
My songs are very musicians. Are very easy. You're the Beach Boys. You're like the 80th Beach Boys.
All right, Vin, I got to go. I want to talk to John a little bit.
Okay, I appreciate it, guys.
And we've spent way too much time on you.
All right, play some more music. Thanks.
All right, Vinny.
Okay, bye.
John, what do you think about Vinny 𝗛𝗏𝗍 spending all this money on a musical?
You know, Vinny's a friend, and I wish him nothing but the best, and I hope it succeeds. And I know he's really passionate about this, and look, he's got the money to do it. God bless him. I really hope it works. But he's out of his mind. Seriously.
I'm assuming, Vinny's spending all this money, I'm assuming that all the years he's been taking the stupid bus and the work, he's been all that money he's been saved, he's been putting in a little, shitty Broadway account. It's a gamble, man. I mean, what can I say? If it pays off, great. If it doesn't, it's a colossal financial failure. I actually think it takes a lot of guts to do what he's doing. Vinny's a smart guy, and he knows the risk he's taking. So I wish him the best as a friend. I'm pessimistic about his chances, but I hope for the best for him. And I hope for the best, most importantly, for his kids who will need money one day. I hope he's not blowing everything. Please, 𝗻𝗵cie Jr. is out there. Need a little nest egg, okay, Vin? Don't blow it all. Thank you.
Come on, man. $100,000. Put your kids through college or something. Don't waste it on that garbage. No, the truth is, he's not an expert in that field. It's not going to happen. I mean, Vinny, if he had $100,000, he should buy a gym with it. Get a nutritionist. Do something. Get in shape. I admire him for pursuing his dreams, but let's be frank. Do you think Vinny 𝗻𝗵cie is going to be successful in a musical? He's lucky he could fit his fat ass in a chair to watch the goddamn thing. There's no way.
It's an expensive hobby. That's how I would look at it. I don't think I don't think you should have the expectation that it's going to go anywhere. But I can't really fault the guy for investing in something he really believes in. If he's got the money to blow on it, fine. I mean, if he was poor, if he was taking out all kinds of loans and he was mortgaging his house to pay for this, I'd say, get a life, dude. But, I mean, if you can afford it, I really don't have that much of a problem with it. I mean, I think it's really gay. Musicals in general are just awful, but hey, man, I don't know. To each his own. I know Jason likes to stick his cock between his legs and dance around his house naked, so I don't really judge him for that,
Even if he sells out, he spent $14,000. If he sells it out, he's only going to get $10,000 back. There's something wrong with that equation, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah. I mean, I love the guy. I love hanging out with him. He's a great guy and shit, but...
So you think he's making a bad
I think he lost his fucking mind, to be honest with you. He's so wrapped up in this thing that... he doesn't care. He's throwing all... Maybe his accountant told him that you got to get rid of some of your money or something. I don't know, man. Maybe he got a ton of money stacked away, And the guy told him, listen, you got to start spending or Uncle Sam's going to take it. That's the only thing I could figure.
Steve, so I hear you've been following Vinny and his musical. Is there any more information that we're missing?
We've done a lot of reporting on Vinny's project. We've been to rehearsals. We've interviewed the family of a young man who died in a tragic car wreck in Jersey a couple of years ago. A story that really inspired Vinny to come up with this incredible creation. I think, and I'm no Broadway expert at all, I'm just somebody who hears his project, has heard his music, and I think it's tremendous what he is doing. I think it's amazing.
out my new album, Sweet and Wild, and I'm going to sing some songs off of it today. So see you on there.
So, Jewel, this is your first time on the Howard Stern Show, right?
This is my first time on the Howard Stern.
What are you expecting?
Just Howard to be Howard, I guess, and me to be me.
Are you nervous at all?
Nah.
Excited to be here?
Gosh, I have Howard to thank for 10 years of shock jocks grilling me over the last 10 years, so at least I'm going to be with the real McCoy this time.
Finally.
Yeah.
I'm here with Jewel, Robin. I don't know if you've noticed.
I did notice. Hi
And,
there. How are you?
Good.
Hey, Jewel.
Hi.
Did you cut your hair?
Long time no see. I did. It's short.
Yeah, we haven't seen. We did the Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
We did.
How many years ago?
That was a good long time ago. It was the release of your movie, so what year was that?
And I tried to take you out with me to watch it.
Yeah.
I thought your mom killed it or something, or your publicist.
No, I killed it.
You did? What
Yeah.
happened that night? I thought you were going to come.
I just don't go out. I'm not a real,
I
I'm just
don't-
kind of stay at home and write kind of person.
I don't go out either. That was my one big night out.
You should have. It was your red carpet.
Yeah,
It's
I wanted you to
appropriate.
come. That would have been fun.
Yeah, it would have been fun.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were like, so I wasn't real sure.
Yeah. I could be a real asshole.
Maybe it was a good call.
Maybe you were right.
All those little instincts of growing up singing in bars has paid me well.
I always tell everyone that story.
I do
where
too.
We were on, it was you, me,
Yeah.
Leno, of course, and James Carville.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what went down. You and I were talking. I guess it was after the taping. We were all walking. And
We were just
Carville,
backstage, yeah.
and you just turned to Carville. And I thought it was the great. You just turned to Carville and you went, "Would you just stop staring at my tits?" And I didn't even know he was staring at your tits.
Well, we were all three there talking, and you were talking to me. It's funny because you'd expect you to be the lech and the,
Yeah.
the gross person, but you weren't. You were just very nice and intelligent and looking me in my eyes and talking to me. And
Right.
I wasn't wearing anything revealing. I was just wearing a long sleeve T-shirt, I think.
Right.
And Carvel was just burning a hole in my chest. And I was talking to you. It was so distracting because it was just so obvious. And so I finally looked at him and I was like, I know they're big, but you don't got to stare.
Yeah.
Wow. Shocked, yeah.
Yeah, well, after you split, because I said to you, oh, you should come watch. We were going to go around and jump around to different theaters, and it was
Yeah.
really exciting night.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be fun to just, get to know each other. And Carville turns to me, he goes, oh, my God. He goes, I swear to you, I was not staring at her boobs. Or whatever he said,
Yeah.
And he was really embarrassed. He felt awful. But I was like so glad that you yelled at him and not me, I really wasn't staring at your tits.
No, you really weren't.
No, I'm a gentleman.
No, you really are.
Yeah, I should have been, I guess. I'm not a real tit. I'm not a tit guy.
That's why you just don't talk about them ever on your show. Yeah.
But I will. I'm fascinated and everything, but I'm really not. I don't care about breasts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You had to me, it sounds like the most, I don't know, dire or heartbreaking childhood. Like it was really kind of
Oh
rough.
gosh, there's way worse, but
But yours was pretty bad.
I don't know. It was great in a lot of ways too. I was raised on a ranch, which I think is great. I think being outdoors is really healing, and my dad was a musician, so there was there's great things I learned.
But your parents split up when you were 8.
Yeah, and then my dad and I became an act, and we started touring bars. I've been having. I remember, when I was 8, a drunk would press a diamond to my hand, and he'd close my little fingers around it and go, "Call me when you're 16."
Oh, jeez.
Wasn't there?
I like the discerning age of 16.
Yeah. Like you'll be
Yeah.
real grown up by then.
You'll be ready for me then.
But wasn't it like your dad split and I thought you didn't talk to your dad for a really long time, like you had nothing to do
My
with
mom
him?
split, actually,
Oh,
and my
she
dad
left.
took us, and I think it was pretty hard on him. We moved around a lot.
Was
I
he
think,
in love with your mom and she just took off?
I don't know. I think they fought a lot.
You heard a lot of fighting growing up?
Yeah, they definitely fought a lot.
Did
what
it
are you,
scare
Barbara
you?
Walters over here? Listen to him.
No, but did it scare? Did it scare? I don't mean to
The
bum you up.
fighting didn't scare me, no. Except you noticed tension, certainly. After the divorce, I think it got a lot harder. I was suddenly, the single dad. He didn't really know how to. I mean, at least he stepped up.
But
and took us.
he stepped up and
Yeah.
took you because a lot of dads would have just sent you off to the local orphanage and say, I
Yeah.
can't handle this whole thing.
Yeah, he stepped up. We moved behind my uncle's machine shop first. I slept in a coat closet, was my little room, and my brother slept in the water heater closet.
Is your brother older?
I have 2 brothers, one older and one younger.
What, was it rough on them? Probably rougher on you, because how many dads know what to do with a daughter?
It was hard. Our relationship was definitely the most difficult. I moved out when I was 15 on my own.
And you say your dad was a musician, but he was really poor, right? Because when you grew up, didn't you have to like go down to a river and bathe?
Yeah, we were raised on a ranch where it was really remote in the mountains and there wasn't electricity out there. We had a creek for water, and yeah, we had a garden, a potato field, and we only could eat what we lived off of. But that was a nice thing about being poor in this country, is the land will take care of you, whereas when we were poor in cities, it was obviously much more difficult.
Do you feel empowered by that? Like if worse came to worse and you lost all your money tomorrow, that you could go live on the land, you know how to do that, right?
Yeah, I like it. The country life, it's just a great lifestyle. We live on a ranch now. I think for me, like, it's funny, I was homeless when I got discovered, and I had a bidding war after me. Every label wanted to sign me, and I didn't. It was funny. I felt so empowered by being homeless. You wouldn't think it would be that way. You'd think I'd be desperate to sign any deal. But I felt like, you know what, if I can make it through this, I'm not going to sign anything that isn't good for me, because I'm fine, you know, and I found it more empowering than anything.
So poverty does, are you one of those people that's ultra, like you've got money now, but are you ultra cheap? Do you hold on to every penny, like because it's so precious to you and you have fears of going back to that life? Or are you kind of like, I don't care, because if I go back to that life, I know how to live it.
I don't want to go back to that life. I mean, being able to get on a plane whenever you want, you know, it's those things that still really thrill me. I'm still thankful for the fact that I can buy medication when I need, you know, like I had sick kidneys when I was homeless, and I almost died in the parking lot of a hospital, an emergency room, because they wouldn't see me.
Wow.
I almost died of blood poisoning. And so, like, for me, still being able to, like, if I'm sick, getting whatever drugs you need, or getting on a plane to go see somebody, those things are... It relieves a lot of stress, and I'm glad I don't have to worry.
What do you mean you had bad kidneys? Did you suffer from kidney disease, or you just had...
No, I just had chronic kidney infections, and because I was poor and didn't have insurance, I never really could treat them. And so I would just try and get better on my own using like cranberry or something that really doesn't work, and I would let these infections go, basically, because I couldn't afford to get treatment. And
so when you're growing up and like you can't even like shower or anything, for a girl that's kind of rough. I mean, like could you go weeks without bathing?
No, I bathed. I took sponge baths. I would just heat up water we had a coal stove, and we'd just heat up water, and I'd take sponge baths. We had a sauna that we could use. We had like a coal burning sauna on the ranch, and then I would just go to school early. We hitchhiked to school. Everybody in Alaska, a lot of the kids would hitchhike. So,
did you have a lot of anger in you because your mother left? Were you one of those? Are you in therapy? Did you ever do therapy?
No. Writing for me though, like, I really believe writing can be therapy. Like, I worked very hard to figure out, how do you learn to be happy? I think some people are taught how to be happy because they're raised in happy households. For me, I had to learn how to be happy because, you know.
Did you question all the time where you would like saying to your dad, where is my mother? I want my mother. Everyone wants a mother.
I didn't. I don't think I really pieced it all together till years later.
Did your dad have to teach you girl stuff, like how to use a tampon and stuff like that? Like, who takes care of that?
No, heck, you just figured that out on your own.
You figured out tampons on your own? No kidding.
Who taught you, Howard?
What, a tampon? I use a man-pon, and no one taught me that. You know why I say that? And this is going to sound gross to you, but I swear it's real. No one even taught me how to wipe my ass, and I did it wrong for years.
Really?
Yeah, I made a fissure back there for a while until I figured it out. Like, people need help figuring out how to live, and when you're a young girl, you need a mother to teach you. You basically, and didn't it drive you crazy that your mother was alive somewhere, running around, and you never got to see her? Filled with curiosity.
I saw her once in a while. You know, like I'd get to Anchorage and see her. I didn't really piece it all together. I didn't really understand what happened. I didn't understand why she wasn't with us. I just knew they got divorced and my dad took us.
But what was her explanation for...
I've never gotten one. I don't really know.
Did you talk to her often, even though you didn't see her?
I really you know, like, you're a kid and you really want to be with her for sure.
Right.
And I think in my mind I built up that we had this bond that we probably really didn't.
Was she cuckoo in a sense? Because, like, I read some story about you when you were starting to make it in the record business. She would negotiate your contractors, or she somehow got involved in your contract negotiation, would contact a spirit named Z or something like that. Is that true?
I don't know about all that.
Is that not true?
No.
Or you just don't want to talk about it?
I'll take the fifth.
Are you afraid of Z?
The repercussions of Z.
Z. So your mom would talk to spirits and stuff like that? Maybe.
No, I mean, my mom was probably out there a little bit. It's hard. You know, it's hard as a kid having any parent involved in your career, for sure. It definitely got better when we separated that out.
But why did you allow your mother to even step into your career? She wasn't there for you growing up. And then suddenly, do you think you gave over your career to her in a sense because you so badly wanted a mother in your life that you could bribe her in a sense and make her be with you through your music?
I don't know, it's complicated. It's such a mixed psychology.
Why did you feel confident that your mother could run your career?
I mean, I knew her a little bit before then. I moved to San Diego to help her because she was sick in San Diego.
Right.
And when I was homeless, she ended up living in her car too. And like I said, I thought we were really close, kind of. You know, it's kind of one of those things where I think that you want that love, and that's something that you feel like you have. And when you're getting into a business that's this scary, too, you want to feel like you can trust somebody. And of course, you would trust your parents.
So you mean your father and you would go around doing an act when you were a kid, and you would even yodel and stuff. I've heard you yodel on TV shows. It's pretty awesome. I mean, it's great. I mean, and this talent came out early on. I mean, you were gifted. And not only that, you're good looking. I mean, you're beautiful. You're stunning, I would have to say. I mean, you know that.
You don't usually expect to find a girl like this in a car, living in a car. No.
Were there a lot of, because like even I noticed with Carvel, like you told them off about your breasts and all that. Were there a lot of sexual predators around you because you were so good looking and you had nobody really watching out for you? I mean, you're on the road, you're in a homeless. I mean, you must have gone through the
bars
mill. I mean,
8, 9 years old.
Yeah, and I don't think it was because of the way I look at all. I just think that
no,
it's just men.
But you have a double whammy. I mean, you're really, like, you're a model good looks, you know what I mean?
Stop.
Well, it's true. I mean, look at you.
Yeah, I've learned at a very young age to really watch out for myself. It's also a reason I never drank or did get into drugs, because I was raised in so many bar rooms, and I watched what a woman would do for a compliment, what a woman would compromise for attention. I watched guys try and drink away all their problems and never get it done. And I thought, you know what, if I'm going to... I knew I was kind of in trouble. I knew I was kind of a scared kid. I knew I had issues. And I knew... I thought if I just can't handle them at the time, I wouldn't hide from them. I would try and handle them as they came and not try and hide from them. And that's when I really started writing. And that writing always relieved the pressure the way I think drugs do for people. It just took the edge off enough that I could kind of make it through another day. And it taught me about myself, and it educated me about myself and where I was. But yeah, I did deal with a lot of predators. You know, I had a guy come up to me in the 𝗛𝗄𝗿𝗄 shoe and grocery store, wanted to take my picture, headshots. My dad was really flattered, of course, and he just made me really uncomfortable, and we took pictures, very normal, silly headshots, but I did not like them. You can see in the pictures I look really pissed. I'm like 8. And it turns out I wanted to go see my mom in Anchorage, and in a Homer you can do this ride line on the radio because nobody has phones, and so I put on the ride line, one person needs a ride to Anchorage, we'll split gas. And this guy answered the call, and he's the one that drove me to Anchorage. And he made me so uncomfortable at that age that I remember having my hand on the door to jump out of the car.
And this is at 8 years old.
Yeah. And then there was like a restroom in the mountains, and I wouldn't go in until somebody else pulled up and another woman went in the restroom. I wouldn't go in that restroom alone. Like, I just really didn't trust him. And I remember telling my dad, I was like, I don't ever want to be around that guy again. And he was a little bit like, who do you think you are? Like, he's nice. And it turns out, yeah, a year later, he was caught for child prostitution and pornography and all that.
And who at 8 years old would allow you in a car with a strange man? I mean...
I don't know. It was just a different time, I guess.
No, it wasn't a different time. No one was looking out for you.
Yeah. And then, in a lot of bars, you'd have guys come up to you and be like, you're going to be so good to sleep with when you get older. And, just say really inappropriate things. Guitar players and bands.
And did your dad
hear
14. This stuff, or did he not? Did he not know this was going on?
No, he didn't really know what was going on. And like that guitar player that tried to kiss me, that was just, he and I just did a gig. He asked me to fill in with him. And
how old were you then?
14.
14, and the guitar player came over and started kissing you?
No, we went back to get our coats, and he leaned in to try and kiss me. And
he's an older guy. It's creepy to you.
Yeah,
it's scary.
Kids. I mean, I grew up with him and his kids. I mean, it's pretty gross, yeah. But I learned to be very assertive, very, like, at first you're scared. When guys say gross things to you or come on to you or shock you, at first you're caught off guard. And you know that feeling. Every girl knows that feeling of like, oh, I wish I would have said whatever. But it happened to me for so many years that I finally got pretty quick-witted. And
do you dislike men? Do you think men are pretty evil?
No, I like men. I have a great husband who's a really good person. I think there are good men in the world. In general, the
kind of
type
gross.
of men. Yeah, I think that if there weren't cameras on them, they could get away with something bad.
So for a guy to win your trust, like your husband, I imagine you put him through the ringer. I don't think you're the type of woman that goes, oh, okay, I'll sleep with this guy tonight, and I'll fuck his brains out. I think a guy's got to put in a long courtship with you because I think you are mistrustful. Am I correct?
Well, I've learned that people really reveal themselves. You just have to be... You can't kid yourself about who you want somebody to be, I think, is the most important thing.
But how long did your husband have to work you before he got in your pants? I mean, really got in your pants. I don't mean kissing or maybe feeling, even feeling you up. I bet you takes at least 2 weeks. Am I correct?
I don't know. It took us a little while, but we had good chemistry.
How long did it take your husband to get in your pants?
I have good instincts. Sometimes I trust people right away, and I'm not talking about sex. I'm just talking about some people I just trust instantly, and I've really learned to trust my instincts. And Ty was he's trustworthy. He's a stand-up guy. And
so you're saying that he got in pretty quick?
No.
No? How long did you make him wait? I'm curious. Come on, tell me. I've heard it was months.
How long did it take with you and your wife?
2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm very trustworthy, as you can see. Well, we spent every minute together, so she even explains it's more like 2 months we were together.
You guys had like a really fast bond.
We did. We had a really fast bond. I knew that she was for me, and that was it.
She's Catholic, right? And you're Jewish?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yes. Well, how does that work? Yeah. Well, I'm basically going to hell. She's going to heaven. So we're spending as much time as we can in this life.
No, because eternity is not promised.
How does it work? But you said, honestly, it took your husband 2 months to get into your pants. I know that. I read it in an interview.
I don't think I ever said that.
You did.
Really?
Am I right?
We actually talked on the phone for 8 months.
Wow.
I met him at a rodeo in Denver at a rodeo and livestock show like all couples meet.
Uh-huh.
And we talked on the phone for about 8 or 9 months and got to know each other. And then we had a first date at a rodeo. And then we both flew out. We just saw each other for a couple hours.
See, I never got why you were with him, but now I understand. You grew up on a farm kind of situation.
A ranch.
So that's what you're attracted.
We have a lot in common that way, but I don't think that's not why I'm with him.
He seems very quiet to me.
He's
very manly.
He's very authentic.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing fake or phony about him. Like, he's a stand-up guy in a world of flakes. Like, he really is the real deal. There's nothing phony about him. And I'd love him if he wasn't a cowboy or not. I just like that quality. Finding somebody you can count on in this world, it's a very rare quality.
Most people will burn you.
They will. And I think a lot of people go for the wrong thing. They go for looks or beauty, and all that's great. Having chemistry is really important. But having something you can rely on and count on is a very admirable quality.
Yeah, women have always used me for my looks, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
I know.
I
know. It's so torturous.
I'm so hot.
They think of you
so
as
all those hot women you
candy.
dated after you got a divorce.
Yes.
So they were just using you because you were rich, or?
I think, here's my bottom
And men
line.
are comfortable with that.
I think women like me. I think I'm a nice guy. I think that I'm a good date. But I think also because of my fame and because of, I think that's the entree. People end up trusting you because of that.
Did you get women that hot before you got famous?
A couple of times, yeah. I did. I dated a couple of models.
You talk a lot about your inability to consistently date, to have people approaching you, that sort of thing. And now all of a sudden, it was easy.
Yeah.
Before I was famous, even if I got a really hot woman, either they were mentally ill or they couldn't stay with me for one reason or another. I think people were confused by me. And I remember in college, there was a very attractive girl who was interested in me and asked me out and then thought I was wacky. Like I talked too much. But I was nervous. I didn't understand how to be with women and things. I didn't know. So I get the impression that when you were young and doing all this, singing and everything, which is a great apprenticeship, and I mean, that's how you learn your stuff. I don't understand how you ended up homeless. I mean, you left your father, and then suddenly you're living in your car?
I moved out when I was 15. I had several jobs around town in Homer, one of which was cleaning a dance studio. And I asked the dance teacher, in exchange for me cleaning his studio, would he let me take dance lessons? We got to know each other, and he saw me sing locally. And turns out he worked at a school called Interlochen in Michigan. It's a real famous singing arts school.
Do you think you would have done well in Dancing with the Stars if I guess you broke something or other and you couldn't participate?
I don't know if I would have. There's two types of singers, and the type that dance and the type that don't. I'm kind of the type that don't. I'm used to having a guitar.
But you took dance lessons, you just said.
Very, very, very little. Yeah, I took about a year of it, and I'm not very good. I wasn't very good.